Stick on this field.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, from Benilde-St. Margaret's High School. It's a Catholic Sports Network live and on the air with state tournament championship caliber football tonight, along with Sean Lumpkin, the Hall of Famer here for Benilde-St. Margaret's, and of course Chris Weigel, the Hall of Famer from Edina High School. Well, let's not push it. But you know what? If we're selling, they're buying. We got a great game here today. A couple of 5-0 clubs. Benilde-St. Margaret's, of course, the defending state champions. Meanwhile, the Academy of Holy Angels Stars, 5-0 as well. Guys, this really is going to come down to a very interesting matchup. You know, you like to talk about matchups, Sean, and the one that I'm thinking of the most is the running game of the Academy of Holy Angels. They can really move the ball that way. They've got their quarterback with over 500 yards and Joseph Heimbold leading the way. But you've got the big linebackers on Benilde-St. Margaret's and their shutdown defense. They only allow about 55 yards per game on the ground. Something's going to have to give there, and I'm really excited to see what that matchup's going to look like.
Oh, I think, you know, when you look at it, you have a great defense, and then if you can have an offense that can match, it'll either come down to either who scores last or, you know, who is going to be the better conditioned team in the end. And right now, it looks like this first start, 5-0,
You've
played a very conditioned team.
You've played, Sean, at every level, from high school, college to the National Football League. You've been on all sorts of surfaces, grass to turfs. You've been on that dreaded dome turf, as we know. I mean, I can't believe your body's still standing up. But what type of condition is this field in right now, and how does that impact the ground game for each of these teams?
I think right now, you know, the way that they have the turf, the new technology with the turf, that the footing is just fine. You know, it was a little wet today, rained a little bit, but the footing should do just fine because that's how this new technology, they're able to adapt whatever weather challenges they have.
The Red Knights are going to kick off to open up this contest. These two teams played in the section final last year. It was a barn burner. There were plenty of points scored here. It was up and down, and you know, it was the last team that scored in that situation, and no lead was safe. Hide your children, hide your wife. Remember that one, huh? That YouTube sensation, Chris Weigel? I know you've got that one bookmarked.
Yep, I do. And Pete, I just want to say I'm looking forward to this game, have been all year. This is a matchup against the number 3 and 4 ranked teams in the state at the 4A level, and here we go.
We certainly circled this one on the calendar way back. They kick away from Keontae Shorter into the hands of Peter Laird. He's got to race up across the 20 down to the 25, and he was stood up.
Great tag. Hey, special teams.
Special team.
That's what it comes down to.
Good tackle.
I'll be honest, I was looking forward to this game. I'll be honest, I was really looking forward to this game because the last Benilde Holy Angels game that I attended it as a player 30 years ago, and we shut them off 47-0. So I was looking forward to tonight.
You're looking for some retribution.
Yeah, let's see how this offensive line handles Benilde's defensive line.
Well, that's a big Benilde-St. Holy Angels offensive line. Little play action. They'll pass off to the left side and pushed out of bounds.
Yep, nice 5-yard gain there, Pete. It's a little play action, catch them off guard maybe, keep Benilde's front 7 honest.
pickup of 2 on that play. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 28 for the Academy of Holy Angels. Joseph Heimbold pretty much wire to wire at under center. Anderson will take that. Well, there's another bit with Heimbold calling his number. Very good at running that option read.
Last time we saw Holy Angels play, they would get about 6 yards on that carry. That will be a little bit tougher tonight.
The sledding, if you will, will be a little tougher. 3rd and 7 for the Stars as it's marked on the 29-yard line early on here in this game.
They spread it out there. I think they're probably trying to get in those seams a little bit. Did a little
Quick drop, shorter with the catch. Tries to muscle his way. Tried a second effort to the first down marker. I don't think he's going to get it. Looks like he's going to be a yard shy, Chris Weigel. Oh, they did.
Forward progress.
Or progress. Or if you're from Canada, that would be progress.
It is hockey season, isn't it?
Well, that's why we went there.
That's why.
Tough night. Tough night. I was going to say at the Joe, but now they had the big new
arena.
Rebuilding the city of Detroit.
In Detroit. Yes.
No, Detroit.
Yes.
Okay. Heimbold again.
Trips to the left there. Let's see.
Looks to his right. Oh, stood up on the play. Beautiful tackle there.
What a way to shoot the gap.
I'd say, Sean, I think they're keying on the quarterback tonight because we've seen, one's had a ton of success. Quarterback, keeper on that, and they're going to have to find something else in the offensive arsenal tonight.
Ujuagu's another one of those linebackers you have to watch out for. 36 tackles coming into this one. Also effective on the other side of the ball as well. Gain of 1. Shorter in motion. Heimbold's going to keep. Oh, tries to go tackle attack.
Yeah, they're keying on the quarterback.
Well, they've seen this one a few times. The Red Knights were all over that, sniffing it out.
They did a good scouting report. They're staying disciplined. The linebackers are shooting those gaps, making sure there's no cracks.
3rd and 8. Our Holy Angels had too many 3rd and 8s.
Second 3rd down conversion of this drive for the Stars. Heimbold looks to the left, airs up. Oh, he's open! Oh, little overthrown on Laird. That would have been. Oh my word!
That was a mental error in the backfield there.
They dodged the bullet.
So when you're a quarterback, pardon the pun. When you're a quarterback and you see a guy that open, sometimes it's hard to reel it in.
Yeah, beginning of the game,
adrenaline. Absolutely. You got to kind of reel and stop for a second, hang on to it, and then let it go.
Yep. Nice touch pass on that one. That's what you want to see.
The Red Knights with a nice defensive stand here. The opening drive. High spiraling kick taken at the 20. Sidestepping the first second. Ball's on the ground, and that one rolls out of bounds. Ooh, got to protect that ball. Turn it wide.
Get that ball on the left arm, yep. Keep it on the so it's going out of bounds if they hit it.
So on the other side of the coin, guys, you take a look at the Academy of Holy Angels defense. It's been very, very stingy here this year. And think about this, points against average, 6.4 a game.
Wow, that's excellent.
And it's incredible stuff. They only allow 64 on the ground and 50 on passing and 57 on the ground per game. Only 121 yards against. But they haven't played the likes of the Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights, the defending champs yet, so they'll be under a stiff test here.
This will be a good challenge for them.
They've got the speed rush, too.
Yes, they do. We've seen that.
They're going to give off to the right side.
Okay.
Greeted right up the middle. Looks like a gain of about 2 or 3.
And off to the right side. Gain of 3 by Ford.
Ford was your ball carrier there. Liam Ford entered this game with 280 yards on the ground so far with 1 touchdown on the campaign. As the Red Knights don't waste any time getting up to that line of scrimmage, Sean.
They definitely are having a fast pace, trying to get this tempo going.
Okay,
nice execution there, absolutely.
Holy Angels had 5 on the line that time, and give Benilde credit. That's a win on that play.
Tommy Anderson under center doing a nice job there.
3rd and reasonable.
Yep. Bring up 3rd down and 2 to go for the Red Knights.
That's the name of the game. Always try to get the 3rd down and short. Always try to get 3rd and short.
Yeah, they have a run.
You have a lot of options.
Yep.
3rd and 2 from the 38. Trips to the right. Anderson's going to keep. He's going to follow his guard and tackle through for the first down over the 40 to the 42-yard line.
And that's enough for the first Red Knights.
I'll have to tell Sean to contain his excitement a little
Oh,
bit.
I know. You
and
can
his
just
bias.
he's jumping with joy.
We can
The
see.
glee. Look, he's all happy right now. He's got the Red Knights jacket on.
You know, Red Knight for life. That's what he was saying.
So a new set of downs now from the 42. Anderson out of the shotgun. Ooh, stuck right there at about the 45 after a gain of about 3. On that carry for the Red Knights was Quinn Ellen.
Just steadily moving the ball down the field here. That was a good first down there. We've seen, like you say, averaging 6 points this season. The Holy Angels, they have to see this game as a challenge. I'm sure they do. Like we said, the 3rd and 4th ranked teams in the state. So they got 4 in the line right now.
Some will argue the 1 and 2 if you go off QRF.
They've been running right.
And you
So
they're
they're
running
on the
right.
right side of the
you
line.
know who they're running away from.
Brought down by number 21, Jack
Number
Anderson.
7. Your boy.
Yes, yes.
Wags has got a man crush on Jack Hendrickson.
Yeah, he
Linebacker.
showed me.
Can you read that?
Yep.
I know, it's pretty low.
It's like, what is that, 0.2 font?
We've watched 3 or 4 of their games this year,
Third down
and yeah,
conversion
he's
for the Red
an
Knights.
exciting player to watch on defense.
Hendrickson gets in a good
Another
speed
3rd and
rusher.
short.
3rd and 3 now, the second 3rd down conversion. And this set of downs for the Red Knights. Stop.
Oh,
Stop.
And they'll be forced to punt. Great work standing up in the middle. The linebackers got through, Sean Lumpkin.
You know, it was a 3rd and short. I mean, that was the ideal
Red Knights are
situation
stopped
they
short,
wanted to be
bring up
in.
4th
But
down.
when you have a solid team, I mean, great defense, great run defense, that's the results you're going to get.
yeah,
Now
play
they're punting.
the field position game here. You got
The
shorter,
field-
as we've seen, is a dangerous returner.
You know, in the Coach's Corner segment I recorded with Jim Gunderson yesterday after his practice. Do you guys know Gundy?
No, I
A
don't.
very intense guy. Oh, bad snap over the head, a
off,
broken
get it
play.
off.
He's going to throw. Look at that. Australian rules rugby gets him a beautiful punt down to the 25. Oh, my word. That was by design, Chris Weigel.
Yeah, hey, with this new turf, you know, you get those.
No, they
sometimes you
planned
get
that.
a fair and unfair bounce.
They practiced that. I saw it the other day. Really.
So that's one thing about this, the weather conditions. The field conditions seem to be great, but the elements, the slippery balls, I mean, you have snaps.
Snapping, it's more difficult.
It's a little wet out there. Snapping, catching it.
So even if it's a dewy type thing too as well.
Yeah, the field doesn't dry off.
I don't mean Mountain Dew, as the Red Knights or the Stars will take over 1st and 10 from their own 26. Heimbull the give, Jack Anderson the bruiser. Oh, he could be. Oh, nearly broke free, the big
No,
fella.
He didn't play in the
Down
first
to
series
36.
from what I saw. Now he's in. So
Well,
have to account
they
for
went
him.
Heimbull right,
Yep.
and he got greeted. You got to go with the 225-pounder here on the second set and see what he can do some wear down package there. They have not used him much out of the backfield. He was exclusive last year.
Yeah, we
But
saw
they
him get
backed
hurt
off
against-
on him.
When we saw that St. Louis, the 3 of us were at the St. Louis Park game, and he got his knee tweaked in that game and sat out the next week.
Absolutely.
I believe against De La Salle. But he
Boy,
looked
was
pretty
he
good on
bitter.
that run.
He was bitter, I heard. Heimbull's going to keep. Oh, nice hold to the right side. But they did a nice job to close on that, Sean.
The keeper to the right side, tackled immediately by number
way to keep
81,
the contain.
Ford.
Liam Ford
And
stepped up.
fill that alley. You got the guy contained and fill the alley, and that's what they did it perfectly. Yeah, anything can happen in these conditions. The dew out there, try to hold on to the ball. Anything can happen.
Isn't it great, though, to watch a well-executed high school football game
Yes.
with a playoff atmosphere? Jim Gunderson talking about that. Heimbull back to pass, deflected. Oh, and he nearly pulled it out of the air.
Saw
A
that.
little tip drill there.
Attempt to number 12, Ryan Mazurk is
He was looking for Missouri.
Look for Holy Angels here. I think they want to get shorter involved in offense, too. The number 4 wide
And
receiver
then again by
flanker
number
back.
22, Gabe Jackson.
Kosmak, deep, nearly came back on that ball and made a nice pickup.
Bringing up 3rd down and long to go for the Stars.
Yeah, they could have easily been picked off, and it could have been resubbed. Yeah, it was a crazy bounce there.
A little bit of a
that
bite in
could've
the
been
air
a-
tonight, guys. Rolls left on the move.
Oh.
Boy, the passing game a little bit under duress, and they'll be forced to punt now their second time. 3 and out with that one.
Yeah, the receiver maybe didn't get deep enough on that one. Far down the field, I should say.
Might have been a little miscommunication on the route.
Yeah.
Gave a lot of back deep
Looked
to
like
receive.
he was throwing it to a spot.
Yeah.
Alana and Ford back to
let's
return
see.
punt.
Ford will join him. Kosmak to punt.
Ball security is important here.
Nice snap. Kick is up. Another high spiraling kick to about the
Fair
30.
catch.
Field position battle here, boys. 5:09 to go here in the first quarter. We're scoreless in a heavyweight battle of Class 4A schools. The CatholicSportsNetwork.org. Thanks a lot for joining us here tonight. A terrific affair, great night, phenomenal crowd, and a lot of energy here with a playoff atmosphere type of game.
It's homecoming for Benilde, so they're excited.
Oh, we're gonna get the whole court, aren't we?
Yeah.
That'll keep,
Homecoming night.
yeah. That'll keep Chris Weigel from picking his girls up from what? What do they got now? Basketball?
We got all kinds of activities. Yeah.
How do you keep
Basketball,
track?
Gymnastics. It's
I'm
tough.
done, you know
It's
that?
tough.
I couldn't be
You are.
happier.
Busy.
Get him in
Empty nester.
college. You'll love it.
Oh man.
Down to the 35-yard line. Nice pickup there. 5 yards on the gain.
Ford,
Ford, your ball carrier.
For a gain of 6.
Check that. That's 6 for 2nd and 4.
Speaking of that, Sean.
And varsity basketball here.
Yep.
He quit football in 8th grade at Breck, and then just wanted to focus on golf and basketball.
Yep.
Anderson back to pass. Better hurry. Nice little dump off there, but is there room?
Okay.
Stars close
Well
quickly.
defended.
You know, what
Well
we're
defended.
seeing is very athletic defenses that can run.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Speed.
It's a very disciplined defense too. They're staying at home. They're sticking to their assignment, making some plays.
3rd down now. 3rd and 4.
Like a little back screen. They had that smelled out pretty well.
Yeah,
Bring up 3rd down.
that's a
and
good.
4.
That's a good sign of good coaching and disciplined players.
Yeah, you're not just chasing after the quarterback.
3rd and 4.
Anderson.
Anderson out of the shotgun. He's going to roll to the left. He has some help. Zips it through. He's complete. First down over the 45 to the 46-yard line. On the reception there, that was Henry Wolf.
Needled that one in
that
there.
one in.
And that's
Man.
another Red Knights
They had it
first
covered. He
down.
just needled it right in.
Going to his left, throwing on the run, off the right foot with some zip. That was pretty impressive.
That was like
Very-
a little,
very
that was
Brett
a little-
Favre-like.
Yes.
They're going to keep it
On
on the
short
ground
side
now.
here. Yeah.
Spinning up for a gain of a couple
And
is
it's going to keep it
Anderson.
to the left side, brought down by number 20, Thomas Shelsted.
It's a gain of about 3, 2nd and 7. Boy, I'm loving this football game already, boys. I can
Yeah,
just
this
feel
is
it.
It's a great,
This is a
great,
good- this is a
great
great
night to play
matchup.
under the lights.
It beats the 60 to
Yep.
nothing affairs.
Yeah, this is a competitive. I mean, these are two of the best teams in the
It's going to
state.
come down to who scores
this
It's
last.
state tournament worthy. This is what you get down at US Bank Stadium right here. The unfortunate thing is one of these teams is only going to be
Here
able
we
to
go.
go. They might see each other again.
That's a
Pass is
long
complete.
pass.
They're going to lose a yard maybe. Yeah, you go all the way east-west there.
Discipline, very disciplined
Number one,
defense right
Turner
there.
line.
That was good.
They stayed at
Good play.
home.
Stayed at home.
That's a long
Read his
throw.
keys. Stayed at home.
So
They
no
also
gain
had a
on
good
that play.
scouting report.
3rd and 7. Now for the Red Knights as
Bringing up 3rd down and 7.
they'll take
again
over
for
on
the
their
Red
own
Knights.
49-yard line.
They're throwing a screen. Let's see what. Let's see what's in the offensive playbook for this.
Again, Anderson rolls, looks to his left.
Got him.
Caught again, shorter on the coverage.
Wow.
And it was complete to Gabe Alata.
Beautiful
Enough
pass
for a
by
first
number
down.
70.
Move the sticks. Red Knights on the move.
He's going against Shorter there. We've seen Shorter. He's a pretty good cover corner.
And that's enough for another Red Knights.
Couple of
first
Academy of
down.
Holy Angels alums on board right now with the broadcast. Hello to Kaylin and Callie.
Nice.
That'd be my daughter, of course. Up at the University of Mary in Bismarck, North Dakota, freezing already. I've heard that every time we talk. to the 35-yard line. Nice pickup, about 6 yards there. They're just starting to move it.
Forward of the carry up the middle.
You ever been to Bismarck? Sean,
I
you
have.
travel there frequently. I know that.
I have.
Travel there frequently.
Okay, here's the thing. We'll get to that. We got a guy now. So here's the
Equipment
thing.
timeout.
Once you get to Biz, not bad. But what is that in between? I mean, from Fargo to there, it is just horrific.
Have you ever gone up to Minot?
No, I stopped at Bismarck. But you do.
They always say, why not Minot?
Oh, why?
Yeah, that's the important part, why?
Offsides on the
Offsides
Stars.
on the Stars. It sets up, I think it's say first down, yep. A new set of downs.
Yep.
30-yard line.
Nice
Red Knights
little
on the
grab
move.
here. Ball security. Smart play calling here. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, this is definitely going to come down to who's going to score last and which team is in the better condition. 'cause
Mistakes.
they're both gonna, it's like going to be a marathon this game.
Yep.
Anderson, handoff. Nice block up front. Pushed out of bounds on the carry there was Liam Ford.
With the carry to the left side.
Little window dressing on the right side of the offense there, and they ran it left.
Oh, Wags.
They went on.
Chris
they
Weigel.
went. Well, they were going exclusively to the right in that first series, and now they're going left. It looks like they're
Yeah,
testing both sides of the
little
ball.
bait and switch.
Yeah.
Bait and switch.
Yep.
John Hanks and his offensive crew, or his offensive coordinator, getting the job done. Second and 1. Anderson's going to look exclusively to the right. He's going to pull it down and cut his way through traffic. Very mobile quarterback,
Good
enough for a
decision.
first down.
Yeah, they recovered
Very
there.
smooth
That was a good
decision.
decision.
Number 8, Rowe.
Rook Rowe, one of the great names in high school football, comes up with the shoelace tackle.
You know, now I just so I don't forget here, I just want to give a little shout out to number 70, Noah Layton. His dad and I came in together for the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Art
Wow.
Layton is his dad, and we played together. His son has a lot of promise. He's a
6'4",
sophomore.
260-pounder. All opening on the left side. Ford again pushed out of bounds at about the 4-yard line. The Red Knights first and goal.
Sean, they found something on the left side of the line there
Yes,
that
they did.
like.
Yes, they did.
Let's see if Holy Angels has an answer to that, because that's another.
That's
At least
enough
10
for
yards.
the Red Knights.
They're on the 5-yard line.
5-yard line?
Yep.
Have 4 shots to get it in from here. Anderson. He's going to roll to the right. He's going to keep it. Pulls it down as he sprints to the corner. Touchdown, Red Knights. They take the 6-0 lead early on here.
He had to turn on the
ball
wheels.
Good
Had to turn on
decision.
the wheels and get to that corner as quick as he could. And he got there.
He can flat out run for Tommy Anderson. Did the Red Knights? They had 3 quarterbacks that they were looking at, and they were sort of by committee, and Anderson just took the job, and you can see exactly why there. Henry Wolf with the extra point, 7-0, with 31 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
This might be the first time this year Holy Angels has been down. I can't recall them being down. Yeah.
It is. They are in uncharted territories.
Laird and Shorter back to return Wolf's kick.
So here we are, 7-0. We got 31 seconds left in the first quarter. It's been a great game so far. It's been a great game so far. I know the defense was out there a little longer than they would like to for Holy Angels, but right now, like I said at the beginning of the game, it's going to come down to this is a great night.
It's great.
Great night for some football.
Yep.
All right, so let's see what we can do the second quarter.
Yeah, they're driving right now the ball at the 35-yard line. And a couple good runs there by Jack Anderson. Again, I think you want to get Shorter involved, maybe one of these jet sweeps or something along those lines.
Yeah, it's 2nd and 7.
Yep.
Yeah, they got a little momentum going with that last long run.
Time
They're
hold
keying
again.
on 'em.
You know what? That's just my exact thoughts. They see that coming between the guards all day long.
Down by Ujuagu.
He's been running that. He's been running that all year, so they're keying on that, Pete. Trips up top.
Yep, trips up top, trips right. Let's see. Looks like Benilde playing the 3-4. Here he goes. Oh, he snuck through. He found a seam.
Spread
Pretty
them out.
close to the first down there
Anderson with
for
the carry up the middle, brought down by number 62, Braden Fitzgerald.
the Stars. So the Academy of Holy Angels looking to respond right now after the Red Knights. That was about a 70-yard drive for them after a fair catch on a really solid Cosmat punt for the Academy of Holy Angels, and the Red Knights really owned the clock as well. And now it's been pretty much the Jack Anderson show for the Stars on this set of downs. We're going to bring the chains out.
Why not go to him?
It's a game of inches.
Yeah.
Game of inches.
What do you think? Do they have it, guys?
I'm going to say they do.
It's going to be close.
It really is.
A little short.
Nose.
And looks like first.
Oh, that's the Holy Angel Stars first down.
Stars.
Like that's my bet.
Which I want to be
Yeah.
Hey, they call it a game of inches. They call it a game of inches.
So, Sean, you were at the Hall of Fame banquet lunch today, correct?
Yes, we had the
For the
annual
Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights?
Yes, we had the annual luncheon.
We'll get
And
into that.
The inductees today. Yeah,
We'll get into that in a bit here. Let's catch up on this. That's a tease, as we call it in the business. There's Jack Anderson, carves his way through. Oh, the Bulldog, down to about the 19-yard line. Oh, that was a run.
That was a good run.
I mean, Western Illinois has to like that one, huh?
Yeah, I think.
Anderson with the carry,
with
brought
authority.
down by a
What do you think,
score
Sean?
by
Linebacker or
19,
running back for Jack Anderson?
You know, he's got good feet. He's got good feet.
Well,
he has a knack.
At
He
the
has a
next
knack for
level,
getting-
what would you do with him?
You know, I mean, it's going to take a lot. I mean, you don't know until they actually get on campus.
And it depends
evaluate him,
upon what they got,
get him on
personnel
the
as
field,
well.
Get him around some of the other college players. See what he
Einbold
can
under
do.
duress,
off
flips
his
it up.
back foot.
Oh,
Man.
he went
Great catch.
Favre-like off the back
Great
foot.
catch.
Caught over the 10-yard line for a first down. The Stars now on the move.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I look at it this way. My experience going from high school to college, you know, freshman year going in, you come in with a lot of guys. A lot of guys come in high school. Some of them you parade All-Americans.
First and goal from the
But
10-yard line.
once you have that first practice at the big leagues, and you get that first big league hit, that parade All-American goes
Kind of
out
goes
the
away,
window.
doesn't it? You're
Goes-
just an
goes
average
right out
guy.
The window.
Flag on the play.
It's an old saying, everyone
So
has a plan until they get hit.
You
right?
never know. You
Yeah.
never know
Yeah.
until you get those
I like
passes.
that.
Off to the left side, there is a flag on the play.
And one of these juniors or seniors comes across and welcomes you to college, and then you find out what you're made of.
The Academy of Holy Angels Stars have made 5 state tournament appearances. 2001, 03, 13, and 14. Check that, 4 state tournament appearances. Edina Public Schools math at its finest for you there. They also have been state runners-up twice in 04 and 2013. The Red Knights, meanwhile, state title last year.
The Stars.
Stars get the illegal shift called against them. 2016 was a title for the Red Knights. They had a semifinal appearance in 06. They have 4 state tournament appearances in 87, 06, 2015,
Yours
2016. Ooh, there it is.
Our 30-year
You know, you
anniversary.
don't look a day over 30.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Hey, we're having our 30-year anniversary.
Checks
Making
in-
to the first time.
checks in the mail.
State appearance. Oh, here we go.
Einbold steps into this one, throws a bullet. First and goal from the 15, incomplete. That'll set up second and goal from the 15 for
I
the
want to make a
Stars.
point here, and I think
Selke on
Holy
the
Angels,
coverage.
their kicking game has been a
Little suspect.
little suspect, so we'll have to see. Hopefully they'll want to try to
They've
push
been
this
trying
in
to
there.
settle that in.
Have they?
They
Well,
have
the
been.
keyword trying to settle
Trying to
that
settle
in.
in, yeah.
Yeah.
Wags,
Well, once they stop,
Chris Weigel
stop
likes
watching
to take
some of the
shots
Tampa,
at the kicking games at the high school level.
Well, that's important.
you know,
Have you?
Close games is an
likes to
important
take-
aspect.
it
It's the
comes
third
down
part of the
to-
game of
it
special
comes down
teams.
to-
Have you
That's
kicked that
what-
thing
It's a
before?
third of
Have
the
you
game.
tried to kick it?
Have I tried to kick it? I have tried to kick it.
Einbold, oh, reaching back
Oh, my.
over the
Nice play.
5-yard
Great
line down to
catch.
the 4.
My brother was a
Great
good
catch.
kicker, actually, so a little experience
How
indirectly.
about
on that.
those mitts over there?
Yep,
What a catch.
nice play.
Yeah.
Was that Missouri
about the
over there?
kicking game. Talk about the kicking game. I guess
Einbold's
I
pass to
would
Missouri is
imagine
complete.
Tampa Bay would like to fix their,
It was
their
Missouri.
kicking game a little
It was a
bit.
little rough. Yeah.
That cost them a victory last night.
Man, how would you be a kicker in
Bringing
that
up
league
third
now?
down.
I mean, the extra points. I kind of want the automatic extra points now.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Makes the game interesting. It really
I don't
does.
like it. Just punch it through.
Well, now we got third down from the 4.
Third
We'll
and
get a
4.
little
So
bonus
you get
about
back
Jack
to the
Anderson
kicking
here.
game.
Yep.
Do you get the points, try, or do you got to?
No, I think now
Is this
they're
two-down
in more. This is
territory?
2-down territory now. They can get Jack Anderson here.
Shorter on the near side by us. Einbold
There he goes.
gives off. Jack Anderson not going to be denied and in for the touchdown Stars. Oh, you can hear the coaching staff melting down.
That's-
Very excited there for the Stars.
Little bread and butter
runs
there.
hard.
They
He
gave it to
runs
the right.
hard.
They gave it to the right guy there.
He runs hard. Touchdown.
Here comes the extra
They
point.
answered. That was a good drive. Solid.
Here comes the extra point. This has always been a little.
Chipped up, in, and through. I don't know what you're talking about, Chris Weigel.
That was
We're on
solid.
tonight.
That was right down
We're
the
That
on
middle.
made Kai Forbath blush.
First and 10 on the 22.
That's a big momentum changer.
Wow, so that nice job to pull that ball out of the air with his right mitt for Henry Wolf. He had to adjust, and it kind of rolled off the top of his ankle and up and out of.
That's twice now they've had a tough snap.
Laird in motion. Heimbold looks to the right. Look out. Blindside, baby.
there it goes.
Ball's loose on the turf.
No
Who
ball.
has it? The
no
beanbag is out, and it's Red Knight football.
You got that ball from behind, snapped out. You didn't have ball security on that.
Wow, big turnover
one.
there. Oh, talk about there's one.
There's one that I say.
Gotta secure that ball.
The defense has to step up. There's one turnover right there.
My
You got to
word.
tuck that ball away on that one. Good defense by Benilde.
Now let's see what the offense can do to capitalize on that. See if they can capitalize on it.
Timeout, BSM.
The Red Knights want to
Okay,
talk
well.
this one over, boys.
We weren't quite ready on offense there. Had a little change of pace.
Yeah, see that was a very big play right there because you had the offense for Holy Angels pick it up. They had the momentum going, and then they had that tough snap on the punt team, which increased the momentum for Holy Angels. And so that defense stepping up, making that play right there, that was huge.
Big speed
That
rush
was
there.
huge.
Yep.
From the out-of-town scoreboard, a gleeful Chris Weigel looking at his phone. It's the New York Yankees 8 and the Cleveland Indians 8. I don't know why you care, but like, do you like watching the upset New Yorkers when their clubs lose? And you love that when they show them they're pouting and sobbing.
October is my favorite sports month. Every time everybody talks
But
about
you
March
know what I
Madness,
mean by the
love
pouting
October.
and
It's the
sobbing?
best sports month.
What a joke
Yes,
is
I
that
do.
ballpark?
Yes, I do.
What a joke.
Yep.
I mean, I could spit a sunflower seed out of there from that plate. Anderson to give. Wolf right down for a gain of about 2.
Right to the
Checking
right
that
there
was
again.
forward, my bad.
Brought down by number 20, Shellstead.
Great defensive play.
Shellstad with the tackle there. You know, we saw him guys step up, both at the running back and quarterback position in that St. Louis Park game when both of those big guns were hurt in Heimbold and Anderson, and he's been a steady cog for this team on both sides of the ball.
Yep, he has.
Anderson moving to the left,
Uh-oh.
shorter
Nice
with the
done.
coverage. They had a comeback on that one.
Is that a pick? That's a pick?
Oh, it's a pickoff. You're right.
No, it's not.
No.
It's not.
He didn't hang on to it.
No,
Oh, he caught it.
he
Okay.
caught it.
He caught
First
it.
down.
Boy, pardon me.
That was close.
It's
Yep.
short of the first down. He marked him about a
Nice.
yard
He did
shy.
secure that. I thought he
They got a
secured
Setting
it
up
yellow
too.
third
flag.
one.
They got a yellow flag. Challenge that.
I tell you what, though,
Oh,
I
I
like
thought he gave him
that.
the first.
I like that sprint out to the left there. My God, he's
It-
got
it's-
a
it's as good as
nice
it gets.
option on that, and he is
Bring
quick.
up 3rd down and short to go for the Red Knights.
This is a big play.
This is a big play.
Big play.
Oh, how about that? Nothing doing there. Big play there. Rook Rowe.
That was a great play.
A conservative play call, and Holy Angels had the answer for it on defense. Holy Angels tonight is not giving up a lot on defense. Not a lot of big plays.
Okay,
They're going to make Benilde work that ball down the field from what I've seen so far.
Shorter back to return, Wolves punt.
Now watch Keontae Shorter. He's dynamic.
Yeah,
and
he
they're going
is.
to kick to him.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this is returnable. Look out. He's dynamic. Gets by one man. Looks to get wide to the
got
40.
him.
Stiff arm.
Good play. Nice tackle.
Can I ask you
Shorter with
something?
the return.
I got to ask you this.
Brought down by number 12.
Why
Eric
is
Weber.
it defensively you cannot touch the face
it's at the high school level, college level, especially the pro level, it's an offensive game.
Yeah.
It is, isn't it?
People come, they want to see
pay money.
offensive plays.
Well, last weekend I saw an NFL game. I can't remember who the back was, but they did call an offensive face mask on a running back who might have been the Viking game. I can't remember.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Offsides. Shoot. Yeah, he knew it.
Was that Rodgers?
Offsides. 62.
No, Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, A-Raj?
Yeah.
On the face mask? No, it was
No, on the cadence.
Oh,
Jeez, join me here. Come on.
Still first down.
We're here
I've seen a
today.
few Packer games. Yeah, Rodgers, as we all know, is
Was it?
good at, hard count. 319, 319.
319.
Yeah.
Anderson was
Keep going
contained.
horizontal.
Now
there.
there's the stiff arm. Oh, and he's brought down for a
Yeah,
loss.
going horizontal
You don't
there.
say that too often, ladies and gentlemen.
You want him going north-south.
That
Yeah.
was what, number 20, 21?
So when he got in that
Jack
position, his hips turned, and he was more concerned with the
East-west.
stiff arm, and he lost any momentum moving forward. Don't you just want to try and dive forward and get anything you can?
Right, that's why
He's trying to get
more,
outside.
He's more effective running north and south, not east and west.
Yeah, he thought he could get by that. And I understand the thought process there because he had a lot of field in front of him. He could have got around that defender.
Motion for Laird.
Jet sweep.
Nope, it's
kept
going to
it.
be up the middle.
Nice
Beautiful work there.
That was a good
That's a
play.
nice
action.
game. That's a nice game there. And that's when he's
Quarterback keeper up the
effective.
middle.
Oh, it's a big play.
So I mentioned earlier in the
It's
game that Jack
Gerald
Anderson had not been
and Dunn.
used as much this year as he was last year. This year, every team was taking him away, and they had to go
Bringing up
to
third down
Heimbold.
and
Tonight,
2
they're
and goal
taking
for the Red
Heimbold away,
defense.
Yep.
and so this is going to be an interesting little
cat
chess
and mouse
match
game.
between cat and mouse between those two. The Red Knight defense, and they're going to keep it for the first down out over the 45-yard line.
And you can get into a running rhythm too as a running back. You know.
Keeper
You
Yeah,
can
again.
do
they're
a,
picking up the pace here.
Yep.
Notice no huddle. Picking up the pace. Keeping the
And we've
defense on
seen
their heels.
the Holy Angels has a
Gerald and
good
Dunn.
offensive line. They might be leaning on them a little bit, getting a little more control.
Yeah, they do have the size advantage.
Yeah, they do. As the game goes on, that makes a difference.
The latter stages, of course.
Oh,
Another.
Anticipating the count. Yep, you got to be careful.
I think
of
that
that.
might be on the offense.
Was that another
Might be on
319?
the offense, I think, maybe.
I think that's the code word up here now in our booth.
Offsides. What's that?
Our code word now is 319.
319.
Yeah.
They gave you
Red
that.
89 lasers, another one. That was a Joe Montana.
That's a tough one to spit out.
You got to make them earn
Red
it.
89 laser. Yeah.
Offsides on the Red Knights. 5-yard penalty.
So next week we're going to be on the air again with the Red Knights and the Spartans of Richfield. And another big district battle. And then we're going to close it out with Orono and the Academy of Holy Angels. Laird complete, he can run. Oh, he sidesteps one tackler, barrels his way down to about the 25-yard line.
Number 3, Peter Laird.
Peter Laird.
Tight fit on that pass, Sean.
Number 20, John
Tight fit
Landry.
on that pass.
Yeah.
Landry in on the tackle there for the Red
That was a
Knights of
good
Benilde
catch
St.
and run.
Margaret's.
Yeah. The clock's ticking away here. Let's see if
They got
we've
tangled up on
we've
the
got an
sticks.
issue with the chains. Yeah.
It really is tight quarters in here. I mean, what is the capacity of this place?
I don't know. I got to admit to you though, it's kind of nice to be inside versus outside. I'm not complaining.
Tommy Hench is upstairs, laboring on the camera, doing a nice job. Heimbold back to pass. He's got
he's
a
got
man
him.
open to the corner. Timing, caught, complete down to the 1 yard line. Oh, textbook there by the Stars. Was that shorter?
Nice pass. No, it was not.
Another nice pass and catch.
Pass caught by number 3, Peter Laird.
Peter Laird again. Boy, this is his series now.
We're kind of mixing it up, getting everybody involved.
So I got first and
First
goal
down,
from the 1.
Goal on the 1
I
yard
think I know
line.
what I do here. You got two
Is
options.
it a 2 and a 1?
Heimbold or you got Anderson. One of the two. I think I'd go.
big fella.
I think I'd go with.
Just
well,
square those
either way.
shoulders up and just bulldoze through the big. Up, they're going to go to the quarterback.
And that is not going to work.
Kept his feet moving. Got back,
Might
maybe.
have lost a yard.
Protect the ball. That's what it's gonna be key.
Yeah. Yep, lost the yard on that one.
2:35 and counting. Neither club has worked. They've each used one timeout. They each have 2 left, but they're going to play this one down.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the smart thing to do.
Einbold now shotgun.
He's underneath the center there.
Anderson, no doubt about it. Touchdown for the big fella. It's 13-7 Stars.
Anderson with a touchdown.
13-7.
Tough to stop
Yeah,
that.
he's good. He's got good feet. He's got good feet, quick feet.
What a turn of events.
Yeah.
It's a game of momentum. Game of emotion, game of momentum.
Yeah, Benilde's going to have to find something back here on offense.
Exactly.
There's Tommy Anderson's feet here a little bit. Oh,
Broken.
there's those special teams. There we go.
Special
That's what
teams.
I'm talking
You
about.
leave one here, you leave one there, and it can bite you.
Exactly.
You watch.
The hidden yardage, the hidden plays.
You gonna go get some Fritos?
Inside joke.
Of course. Oh man. It's still, it lives on 4 weeks later.
Well, we have a great game so far.
Okay, so tell me about this Hall of Fame. So you go to the Hall of Fame, and you were in the first class, about 4 years ago here at Benilde-St. Margaret, Sean, right?
Right. Yeah, we had the inaugural class, and it was a great experience. We have it over at Minneapolis Country Club, and so they have the luncheon annually. And today we had the new inductees, and we can go over that a little more at halftime. I'll go over the inductees this year. It was a great class, great luncheon, and it was really nice to kind of meet some of the new folks that got inducted, and then also it's kind of like a reunion. You see some of your old administrators and teachers.
You've got a story to tell a little bit later, maybe during the halftime, about really we're kind of lucky and blessed to be here. And there was a turn of events, and you were talking to
one of the
people
inductees.
that made it happen.
Yes, one of the inductees today, John Rieger.
Uh-oh, ball was dropped. He's going to
take it
have to
out.
run
Yep.
that out. Look out.
Hang on to it. Hang on to it.
Oh, made something of nothing, boys.
Made something of nothing.
That's something else.
Yeah, we had one of the inductees from class of 70, John Rieger. I had the chance the opportunity to meet him, and his father was Al Rieger, and so he told the story of basically today why Benilde-St. Margaret's is here. We're basically thanking Al Rieger, getting a group together to save Benilde in forming Benilde in the St. Margaret's school, the women's school, together.
And it would nearly shut down.
It was shut down. They were going to shut it down.
And it was the merger that made it happen.
Exactly.
Anderson runs out of room. He's sacked.
Exactly.
Now you gotta be
Because you
careful.
had Benilde, it was the boys' school, and then you had St. Margaret's, which was the girls' school. And the Archdiocese had voted to close Benilde, and so Al Rieger put a group together and saved the school and combined both of them and got the new building.
Look at all the great things that have happened here from that time to today. The things that have impacted you.
Oh,
I mean, it's
directly
incredible.
impacted me, yes.
I mean,
Had a great experience
thousands of
here.
lives.
My son had a great experience here, Sanjay.
Second and 15.
Oh, nice pass.
Passes over the middle. Hit hard on the play. There was a lot of
Anderson's pass is
really guttiness to the Red Knights. Kind of deep in their own territory.
This is
Throwing the
interesting.
ball.
This is interesting. You got close to a minute left here, and they're going to
Big
hurry
third
up.
down here.
You got to be.
Big third down.
2 timeouts remain for the Stars. They better convert. Anderson rolls to the right, rolls and throws on the run.
Oh, he's got it.
Oh, he caught it. Complete over the 40. Shorter brings him down. Oh, what a play.
Great play.
Turner Wine, the reception. Anderson, the touch.
Stop the clock,
Beautiful
56
pass.
seconds.
It's like a timeout as they hustle the sticks down the line.
He ran a great corner route, and it worked out.
That could change. That's a big momentum play there. Pete.
Wow.
Wow. We got 56 seconds left. Looked like Holy Angels might have got the ball back there, and potentially 2 timeouts. Maybe could have put another score on the board. Now it's going the other way.
Now Anderson's going to look to the left.
He's got wheels. Here he goes. Oh,
Sacked again.
Take a timeout.
Got a block. Got a block.
Now you take your timeout. Look at Wags. Clock management up here in the booth.
Watch a few football games.
Kind of looked like he wanted to go to the end zone on that last play.
Timeout, Red
But the
Knights.
defense stayed back.
Yeah, you want to come out with at least 3 points here if you're Benilde. Holy Angels had a lot of the momentum here so far in the second quarter.
Been a great first half.
Yeah,
Hasn't it?
It has.
It's been really entertaining. 13-7 the score with 48 seconds to go
Jeffrey
in
or
the
Julie
second
Brown,
quarter.
please report to the ticket booth.
Homecoming
Jeffrey or Julie Brown
here at
to the
Benilde
ticket
St.
booth.
Margaret's. Week number 6.
Perfect night for homecoming. Under the lights. We have a great game before us here.
I would think they're going to try to get the ball up to around the 20 here to at least get in field goal position. Again, you want to see if them come up some points here. Let's see what they do on offense. This is going to be exciting. Here we go.
2nd and 14. Now Anderson, little
There it
pump
is.
fake,
There
goes
it is.
deep to the end zone. He's open. Tip. Oh, what a defensive play there.
Oh, I
At
thought
the
he
last second for the Stars.
Last attempt to gain
It was
one.
Kraus that
Yeah.
came up with the
Jason
play.
Kraus.
As the intended receiver on that was
Great play.
a lot of deep in the end zone. What a nice touch, too, from Anderson. But how about the Kraus play?
Nice play both ways. Yep, ball was just thrown a little short, but great idea on it.
He got behind
Third
him,
down
but it
and
was
long
just
for
a
the Red
little,
Knights.
A little short on the
little
pass.
underthrown.
Red Knights now back to pass. Look out, here comes the kitchen. Oh! Kraus again, back to back. As he's all over a lot again.
Fourth
That
down
sets up
there.
4th down.
So if you're Benilde, I think you got a punt.
34 seconds on 4th down. What are we
You do
doing?
go
They're
for
talking to Anderson right now. Do you go for it here?
In high school, I think you do.
Oh, I think in a big game you don't.
I think in high school you do.
That's a lot of time.
I mean, college and pro level, I think
Oh,
obviously you
Chris.
punt here. I think you go. I don't
What are
see
you playing, a
problem with
video
this.
game? You're playing Madden.
Just go for the.
You are, aren't you?
I'm playing the percentages. I'm thinking that,
That's why
you know,
I'm punting.
Holy Angels, their kicking game's a little suspect, and
Word.
I don't think
Fourth
they can
and
make it down
14.
that far.
Red Knights.
Gotta get
Anderson,
rid of
look
it.
out.
Gotta
Here
get rid
comes
of
it.
it.
Oh. Oh! Hit as he threw was Anderson, and another big
They were disciplined.
piece of
Very
coverage
dis-
there.
Disciplined.
Yeah, I thought he was going to cut back and go
Anderson's
get the
pass is
ball.
incomplete.
And,
Okay, so now,
good defense.
so you're playing Madden, and you just turned it over to me at 29 seconds and 2 timeouts.
Yeah, I'm feeling okay though,
Okay.
because again, Holy Angels. Shorter's the guy. He's the dangerous guy right here.
That
So
he's
I'm
out
making
there.
sure that he's not getting behind anybody. Okay.
Okay.
And I feel okay about Holy Angels kicking game.
Jim Gunderson is not going to be overly aggressive here either.
No, and you know that.
Why would
That's
you
your
be?
coaching.
You've
that
got the
way.
lead.
You know who you're coaching against. You know what you're up against special teams wise and offensively. You know you have to stop. Let's see what they do.
Heimbold with Anderson in the backfield. They're going to work some motion. That's shorter.
Yeah, there you go.
Quick give to Anderson for a gain of about 2 up the middle.
Handoff up the middle, brought down by number 76, Devin Dunn.
It looks like Jim Gunderson's going to be content to take the lead into the halftime here. Maybe run one more play, keep it on the ground, see if he can get something going here. Or do you air it out? Just give it a shot, guys. Gonna air it
there you
out.
go.
Heimbold
Air it
looks, he's
out.
gonna step up.
Gotta get
On
rid
the
of it.
move,
Oh,
throw.
dangerous
Oh boy,
pass.
oh boy.
Oh man.
Caught at the 45-yard line.
Okay, that'll do it for the half.
And that does it for the half.
Selke on the coverage. Pass
Selke
is complete
with the
to
coverage.
number 11, John Cosmic.
Kozmak
And
on
that
the
is the end of the
catch,
first
and
half.
that does it for the first half. The Stars lead the Red Knights 13-7. We've got a barn burner here for Benilde-St. Margaret's. We're going to take a timeout, and it's going to be the halftime show, homecoming festivities, and more. Thanks a lot for joining us here on the CatholicSportsNetwork.org.
energy here is unbelievable, and you can just feel it from the students. You can feel the students are excited.
Everyone is a part of a team. Every faculty member, every student, every teacher is there to make this place a home for everyone so that they can learn, that they can grow spiritually, academically, and that everyone can succeed in whatever they think is the best.
You come in here and there's just this amazing amount of energy, and that energy is seen in the hallways of people passing each other, acknowledging each other, the way the teachers interact with the students and just with each other.
We want to make global leaders. We want to make people who are conscientious of what's going on around them and can not just look at really hard problems, but can really work to solve them.
The faculty and staff of Benilde-St. Margaret's are an incredible group of people. They care deeply about students, they care deeply about education, and a particular kind of education that really helps students to flourish, that helps students tap into their passion, helps students to contribute to the world.
Well, it's really cool to come to a middle school that's connected to the high school because you can meet all your high school teachers and get super comfortable with the school and with everyone who works here before you even go into high school.
Underclassmen attendants were selected by their classmates to be part of the homecoming
The ability for a little 7th grader to go up to a junior student and to like be friends and to be able to explore their passions together, that's what I think exemplifies the spirit
of 2020
and family.
At Benilde-St. Margaret, we do traditional education very, very well. But where we really thrive is in providing unique educational opportunities.
Molly Paulson and Dylan Dries.
So students are inspired to learn next generation skills like creativity
and now the senior members of the homecoming court.
And they have opportunities to
Cole and
connect
Betty
to each other.
Duda.
So whether it's bringing expertise came from outside or whether our students are going out into the world and
Ava Smithmeyer and Liam
forensics,
Ford.
engineering, and journalism. There are just countless opportunities.
Lillian Galvin and Christopher Welsher.
Students are coming here for an experience that's going to carry them
Griel Baker
into
and
their
Ikenna
future. And as
Ujuwagu.
7th and 8th graders, they're coming in looking forward to the high school experience, and they're getting prepared for that. And as high schoolers, they
Paige
are
Greeley
being
and Brandon
prepared for
Fitzgerald.
the next whatever experience comes next for them.
I have looked at plenty of research that says the students that we have here are going to be working in careers and in fields that are not invented yet. And the kids who graduate from BSM go out and do amazing things.
I love the technology. It's something that I have found so incredibly helpful.
Jordan France and Ingrid Lundberg.
Textbooks for all my classes, and the idea that I'm so connected using like Google Docs with friends that we can do projects together. It's something that I feel like really helps your education. And it's something that you're using college, after college. And I think this is a good place to start learning how to use it.
They just seem a little more advanced, and they just seem to have a little bit of an edge. And I think it's because they're part of this community where they had so many opportunities, and not just academic.
BSM is a place that offers everything to everyone, and I always tell parents, get involved, and I want your kids to get involved. That's how they create their friendships.
With over 29 different sports and over 30 different clubs and activities, we have something for everyone. I highly recommend that kids join an activity, even things they haven't done before. Really step outside themselves because they find they really have good experiences meeting other kids outside their comfort zone, and they quickly find how much they enjoy things, whether you haven't done it before or whether you have.
These are
Now
kids
introducing
that
your BSM dance team.
who are going to give back to the community. And that little extra something they pick up at Benilde-St. Margaret's is going to help them even be.
There is an aura of respect in this community. It's respect. I saw it on the day that I came here. It was respect for teacher to student, student to teacher, student to student. There is a pervasive aura of respect, and we've got it, and we've always had it, and that's not going to leave us. We're just getting stronger, and I think it's a commodity that's increasingly in demand and desperately needed by our local youth. And I would tell
Let me hear that voice. Let me get that most expensive car and let me hear that voice. I graduate with honors. I born made O'Connor. I did a freestyle, then I got a shout out from O'Connor. Yes, yes, I am ill. I going for the kill. Let me hear that boy. Let me hear that boy. All this money coming in, but I never hear that boy.
It may not mean nothing to y'all, but understand nothing was done for me. So I don't plan on stopping at all. I don't plan on stopping at all. Never mind, never mind.
Okay, I haven't played the
What's your name, B.O.B., so they calling you Bob? Stop playing, you know that I'm known for the Bob. Couple hit songs, I'm thinking you a hot drop. Well, this thing's out real, nigga, like I wanna solve.
Just went viral. Right stroke, put a baby in a spiral. Soprano C, we like to keep it on the high note. There's levels to it, you and I know. Tell them be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down.
Benilde-St dance team.
AHA Way started at Holy Angels in about 2009, and we were working with the Top 20 program at that time. And it has the premise of making things better. Are you somebody, are you the 20% of the population who operates above the line, or are you the 80% that wants to go below the line? We ask kids to be top 20 in their actions, deeds, and words.
It's funny how the thought of that can make some.
It's like 4 different parts, and communicating you matter, being part of the solution, to honor the absent, and to help each other and ourselves succeed. Here at Holy Angels, I'm a part of a club that's Students Assisting Students, and it's a club where if another student is having a bad day, whether they be one of my friends or somebody that I don't really know, they're able to go to the nurse and ask to talk to me. And through that program, I feel like I've grown a lot with the school because I've had freshmen that I barely know SAS me, and I've had some of my best friends SAS me. I feel like that kind of program helps ingrain the idea that you matter at this school and somebody's always going to be there to help you.
I think students really do care for each other and about each other. I see that in how they laugh with each other, they talk with each other, help each other in the commons before, after school with homework. I see it out on the field in terms of how they interact with each other as teammates. I think our staff has really taken it to heart in how they interact with students and how they live that out on a daily basis.
The culture in the school is based on helping others, helping each other achieve. Academy of Holy Angels is a college preparatory school, and kids come here to learn, and it is a rigorous environment. So when you help others and yourself succeed as a student, you're helping one another learn in an environment that is conducive to rigorous learning. And that permeates the environment in the way that you matter, or you're part of the solution, or you're honoring the absent. Everybody helps everybody be better.
I'm proud to be part of this institution and part of this program. It makes us unique. I don't think it's something that other schools can't achieve, but I'm glad that we were willing to take that risk and that we are able to live that out and be a role model for some other schools.
For that very reason, if no other.
The energy here is unbelievable, and you can just feel it from the students. You can feel the students are excited.
Everyone is a part of a team. Every faculty member, every student, every teacher is there to make this place a home for everyone so that they can learn, that they can grow spiritually, academically, and that everyone can succeed in whatever they think is the best.
You come in here and there's just this amazing amount of energy, and that energy is seen in the hallways of people passing each other, acknowledging each other, the way the teachers interact with the students and just with each other.
We want to make global leaders. We want to make people who are conscientious of what's going on around them and can not just look at really hard problems, but can really work to solve them.
The faculty and staff at Benilde-St. Margaret's are an incredible group of people. They care deeply about students, they care deeply about education, and a particular kind of education, the kind of education that really helps students to flourish, that helps students tap into their passion, helps students to contribute to the world.
Well, it's really cool to come to a middle school that's connected to the high school because you can meet all your high school teachers and get super comfortable with the school and with everyone who works here before you even go into high school, so that your high school experience is so much more enjoyable.
The ability for a little 7th grader to go up to a junior student and to like be friends and to be able to explore their passions together, that's what I think exemplifies the spirit of community and family.
At Benilde-St. Margaret's, we do traditional education very, very well, but where we really thrive is in providing unique educational opportunities that prepare students for the world of tomorrow. So students are inspired to learn next generation skills like creativity and problem solving and critical thinking, and they have opportunities to connect to the real world. So whether it's bringing expertise in from the outside or whether our students are going out into the world and connecting to it through forensics and biomed and engineering and journalism, there are just countless opportunities for students to have these sort of next generation academic opportunities.
Students are coming here for an experience that's going to carry them through into their future. And as 7th and 8th graders, they're coming in looking forward to the high school experience, and they're getting prepared for that. And as high schoolers, they are being prepared for the next, whatever experience comes next for them. I have looked at plenty of research that says the students that we have here are going to be working in careers and in fields that are not invented yet. And the kids who graduate from BSM go out and do amazing things.
I love the technology. It's something that I have found so incredibly helpful. The idea that I don't have to carry around textbooks for all of my classes, and the idea that I'm so connected using like Google Docs with friends that we can do projects together. It's something that I feel like really helps your education, and it's something that you'll use in college and after college, and I think this is a good place to start learning how to use it.
They just seem a little more advanced, and they just seem to have a little bit of an edge, and I think it's because they were part of this community where they had so many opportunities, and not just academic.
BSM is a place that offers everything to everyone, and I always tell parents, get involved, and I want your kids to get involved. That's how they create their friendships.
With over 29 different sports and over 30 different clubs and activities, we have something for everyone. I highly recommend that kids join an activity, even things they haven't done before. Really step outside themselves, because they find they really have good experiences meeting other kids outside their comfort zone, and they quickly find how much they enjoy things, whether you haven't done it before or whether you have.
These are kids that are going to do great in life, who are going to give back to the community, and that little extra something they pick up at Benilde-St. Margaret's is going to help them even be greater.
There is an aura of respect in this community. It's respect. I saw it on the day that I came here. It was respect for teacher to student, student to teacher, student to student. There is a pervasive aura of respect, and we've got it, and we've always had it, and that's not going to leave us. We're just getting stronger, and I think it's a commodity that's increasingly in demand and desperately needed by our young people. And I would tell any parent to bring their child here for that very reason, if no other.
AHA Way started at Holy Angels in about 2009, and we were working with the Top 20 program at that time. And it has the premise of making things better Are you somebody, are you the 20% of the population who operates above the line, or are you the 80% that wants to go below the line? We ask kids to be top 20 in their actions, deeds, and words.
It's funny how the thought of that can make some...
It's like 4 different parts, and communicating you matter, being part of the solution, to honor the absent, and to help each other and ourselves succeed. Here at Holy Angels, I'm a part of a club that's students assisting students, and it's a club where if another student is having a bad day, whether they be one of my friends or somebody that I don't really know, they're able to go to the nurse and ask to talk to me. And through that program, I feel like I've grown a lot with the school because I've had freshmen that I barely know SAS me, and I've had some of my best friends SAS me. I feel like that kind of program helps ingrain the idea that you matter at this school, and somebody's always going to be there to help you.
I think students really do care for each other and about each other. I see that in how they laugh with each other, they talk with each other, help each other in the commons before, after school with homework. I see it out on the field in terms of how they interact with each other as teammates. I think our staff has really taken it to heart in how they interact with students and how they live that out on a daily basis.
The culture in the school is based on helping others, helping each other achieve. Academy of Holy Angels is a college preparatory school, and kids come here to learn, and it is a rigorous environment. So when you help others and yourself succeed as a student, you're helping one another learn in an environment that is conducive to rigorous learning. And that permeates the environment in the way that you matter, or you're part of the solution, or you're honoring the absent. Everybody helps everybody be better.
I'm proud to be part of this institution and part of this program. It makes us unique. I don't think it's something that other schools can't achieve, but I'm glad that we were willing to take that risk and that we are able to live that out and be a role model for some other schools.
We welcome you back to Benilde-St. Margaret's High School, the site of what could be, or should be, a Minnesota State Class 4A football championship game. Both these teams have to get through each other to move on to the state tournament in the section finals. But this is really, Chris Weigel, if both these teams take care of business as they should, a sectional seeding game for the top seed and home field advantage.
Yeah, you see that in sports sometimes where the two best teams might be playing each other prior to going to state. Now, of course, we're going to be biased being in this conference, in the city here, compared to the two top
well,
teams.
The Windhawks of Winona, a very good football club, and don't forget about the very beefy Marshall Tigers.
Yep, very true. But these two are right in their ballpark as far as I'm concerned. So, but it is,
pardon the pun.
Pardon the pun, yes. But
you're bringing your A game here today. Sean Lumpkin's working the crowd, our third man in the booth.
Yes, the former alum.
He's a mile a minute, isn't he? That guy is he perpetually happy?
Social butterfly. He likes to talk to people.
He kind of shames me in that category, and I kind of consider myself the same. This guy is, look at him, just going. He's a great guy.
Time of his life.
Hall of Famer here at Benilde-St. Margaret's, of course. He joins our broadcast team from the University of Minnesota Golden Gophers. New Orleans Saints, was he on the Dirty Birds? Atlanta Falcons?
No, he's not on the Atlanta Falcons.
Why did I think he was?
Dirty South, I have no idea.
Yeah, maybe it all kind of blends into one.
NFC South.
God, could you imagine playing in that dump in
No.
New Orleans?
No.
Should we ask him about it?
Well, he'll have nothing but good things to say about it.
So
Of course,
Sean,
I'm biased
Sean
because of the
Lumpkin joining us here in the
2009
booth.
championship
the
game.
You're a socialite.
You know, it's kind of like a reunion.
You're the Paris Hilton
Well,
of
I had
Benilde
to-
St.
well-
Margaret.
well, I had to-
in
well, I
the
had
male, in the male
Well, you know, I
version.
had to, you know, say hello to, you know, my former NFLer, Neil Gugamos. You know, I got to.
Neil Gugamos, former
There's
St.
a son that
Thomas
plays on
Thomas.
the team. Yeah, his son plays on the team.
So we're getting into the New Orleans Saints
A
thing.
red night, too.
Tell me this. Was the Superdome in New Orleans as big of a dump? Nice. Peter Brady just paid a visit. Time to change. Was it as big of a dump as it appeared, or did you like it?
Oh, it was one of the most luxurious domes I had ever
Come
been
on,
in. Oh,
really?
oh, it put the dome.
Now, did you play in the House of
the
Pain in Houston?
Metrodome
Now, Sean,
to
let's
shame.
remind Pete.
Well,
Let's remind Pete that I think Pete's. He might have a Katrina version of it. Now,
I
you have
kind
to
of do.
remember that.
I do.
I was going to say, you have to go beyond that. I mean, they've got the Super Bowls there.
Okay, so you were in the House of Pain, home of the Houston
Very
Oilers,
nice.
right?
No.
Well, played there.
You played there?
No.
No? No Astrodome?
No.
Okay.
Didn't play in the Astrodome. I played in the Alamo Dome.
The Silver Dome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Silver Dome?
Yes, played in the Silver Dome. Yes.
Ford, or were you retired by then?
No.
Ford
Say that
Field?
again?
Ford Field?
No.
No, I was just Silver Dome.
2005-ish.
Yeah,
when
I'm
that Ford
old
Field came
school.
around.
I'm old school. I'm not,
Again, he
I'm not
looks like
young,
he's 30.
I'm not young like you. I'm not young like you.
Oh, thank you.
Old Silver
The
Dome.
second check is in the mail.
That
So,
was,
guys.
that was the old. You're giving me the memories of the old Mel Gray days.
Oh, Mel Gray.
Oh yeah.
Now, you're
Favorite,
talking,
favorite coach? Who is he?
Mel Gray.
Any level. Favorite
no,
coach
there's
for
a Mel
you?
Gray. Keep in mind they play for the St. Louis Cardinals. Yeah, that's not the one Sean's talking about. He's talking about the one that played for the Detroit Lions.
Detroit
a returner.
Lions.
Oh,
A returner.
yes,
Do you remember him?
Yes. Good
Nightmares.
clarification.
Nightmares. Oh, goodness.
You talk about definite nightmare. You have to be on your toes. Every kick with that guy.
Who's your favorite coach of all time?
Oh shoot. Well,
Any sport, and why?
Well, I'll have to say, I'm kind of biased. I'll have to say John Gudikins because he gave me my shot. He gave me my shot as a true freshman, and I never looked back.
Liberty Bowl?
No, didn't have an
Markel
opportunity.
Fleetwood, was he your quarterback?
He was. We came in together, and then he got
remember all that
redshirted.
stuff. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I played in the days when if you were 500 or less than 500,
You're in.
You didn't go.
Oh, no, you're not in.
Those are the days I played.
Okay, what were
Late
the-
80s, early 90s.
We had
Not a
two
lot of
6
bowl
and 5.
opportunities
We
back
had two
then.
6 and
Okay,
5
so
seasons.
before we get into this one, I got to go down the road again. That loss to Maryland, is Maryland a good football team in your opinion, or was that just a bad
You were at
day
the
for the
game,
Golden
weren't you?
I was
Gophers?
at the game. I was at the game. They have a very good running back. No, they were a good team. Their defense was solid.
Are they going to be middle of the pack in their division?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
Well,
Definitely.
now keep in mind,
they're good.
So it's an okay loss.
They play in a tough division too.
I know they do.
Penn State, Michigan, and Ohio State.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
they play.
They might have had a
Ohio
third-string
State
quarterback,
tomorrow.
but they were all around.
You
They were
can't
a
get
solid
caught up
team.
on that because everybody has
Uh,
3 good ones. Well, except for
Yeah.
maybe here, but
Well, if
you know,
I'm not mistaken, Ohio State won a national championship with their third-string quarterback.
was that
So
Terrell?
it doesn't really matter.
Was that Terrell Pryor?
No, it was.
Oh no, he plays.
No.
Cordell, wasn't it
Yes.
Cordell?
I can't think of the name. The name is.
Come on.
Was it-
He's big. I remember that.
Well,
I
we
can't think
just
of his
know
name right now.
we know certainly an Ohio State
was
Buckeye
Cordell
is
something.
in trouble. A former one
Yeah.
that plays on the Washington
Elan's back to return
Redskins.
the
Here we
kick.
go. Elan's back to return the kick. We're ready to start. Thanks for the fireside chat, fellas. Let's get back onto the game that matters.
Rock.
A deep kick. This is angled toward the end zone as it's going to be the Red Knights. Back up across the 10 to the 15.
Nice coverage.
Alan spun out at the 20 to maybe about the 21-yard line. And now, guys, we're going to pick up. We had the adjustments. They had some time at halftime to talk things over. Sean asked me, he said, what about momentum? And I said, pointed the other side of the field for the Academy of Holy Angels. I don't think you disagreed, but that can change right now, right here.
Definitely. It's going to take a play or two offensively to kind of get things going and then get the defense excited again and get out there and make another play because, I mean, they made a big turnover, but they didn't capitalize on it. They tried, but Holy Angels answered.
Anderson from the shotgun as he looks to the inside handoff. And there's the line play again by the Stars, which is so impressive. And a nice little pickup on first down.
Just to add on Sean's comments there, I think getting Anderson involved here, he is a quick quarterback. And I kind of like that sprint out that he does, that kind of little bootleg pass run option. He can make some stuff happen with his feet and his arm.
Oh, he's definitely, he's something you have to watch in multiple ways. The dual threat, if you will.
He's a very dangerous player with the ball in his hands.
Stars. Red Knights, 13-7 the score. There goes Anderson to the right with the footwork. Complete over the 35, down to the 37-yard line, shorter on the coverage. And Turner Wine, the reception.
For the most part on his passes, that's especially when he's moving like that. He's a very athletic quarterback.
Yep, and he has that, and he can run. I mean, he's got the, when he doesn't feel comfortable, he seems to make good decisions.
You know, that's a tough thing. Effective both ways.
Yeah, it's a tough thing to do for some.
I figure he's gone to some quarterback schooling and a lot of practice.
Anderson again, straight drop back now, under
Waiting
duress.
for it to open. Oh.
And shorter on the coverage. Pass intended for Alada. Leading receiver is Alada on this edition. Came into the ball game with 20 catches, 7 touchdowns. Wow. And there's some laundry on the field here.
Holding on Benilde.
Boy, that's just the equalizer there. That's a tough one to recover from. The holding, it's just
you got
10 yards, you know.
You have to keep those calls at a minimum.
Yeah, they can be drive killers.
It could also be a morale killer.
Instead of second and 10, it's going to be 1st and 20.
Spot foul, it looks like. Maybe not.
Be a loss of 10 yards.
Nope.
Still first down.
That was a pass. They're putting the ball in the air so far. I think they're going to do a little more passing than running this half.
Well, they've been living off that much of the season. Anderson to the left. Look out. The rush is there. Sacked! Down around the 20-yard line.
You got to have that clock in your head. You got to have that clock in your head if you're Anderson. About 3-4 seconds at the most. And get it out or take off your feet. Yep. Yeah, they're a little slow developing pattern there.
Loss of 5 on the play now, sets up 2nd and 25.
Yeah, look for a screen here. That's predictable, but I wouldn't be surprised if you see a screen or something along those lines.
Screen back to the short side here?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Showing right. Let's see what Weigel's got.
Anderson rolls to the right.
Right again. I like it. Jump pass.
Oh. Another?
Oh, and on a pass interference. Wow. Bailed him out on that one. Wow. That is a bail. That is a
3 guys said yes.
Saver. Wow.
As much as that hold and the sack could have been drive killers, that was a drive saver, according to Chris Weigel.
Yeah. And I wonder if that ball was catchable to begin with. What? Flags on the field?
It didn't look like it to me.
Yeah.
Pass interference.
Calls pass interference on the Stars.
So that'll be first down, or no? Do they just?
It's first down.
I don't know what it is in high school.
Yeah, in the NFL it would be. We bring it back to the original line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10.
Oh yeah, there it is.
To the sidelines go the Red Knights. They go to the wristbands now. Anderson from the gun. Up the middle they go. Nice little run there.
One of these plays, he has to keep it. He's got to pull that back
to carry up the middle.
And if you're old Angels, you just don't let them beat you with your feet.
Liam Ford, their leading rusher, on the carry there. He picks up a 4.
Third and long 5.
It'll be 3rd and 6, I'm calling it here. They're calling for the counter up here, the Red Knight coaching staff. They're not going to see it as they throw this one. Sails out of bounds. And the Red Knights are going to be forced to punt while the Stars
I think you have to punt
really
here.
dodge the ball.
Yep.
You think?
Well,
of course.
First half we were
Dodge
debating it. Yeah, this is obviously.
Again,
Benilde, one play a game from tying the games.
That's right.
That's two opportunities they didn't capitalize on.
They've had no problem kicking to shorter so far.
It was dangerous.
And we'll see what he gets here. Nice snap. The kick. That's going to be a tough one.
That's going to be a tough one to field.
Oh, my word. He's going to take it. Shorter with a good hands. Oh, nice juke to the 30. Gets out to about the 34. Oh, and the flag flies.
Yeah, that was a tough
As
tackle.
he is brought down well out of play there.
Yeah, the referees at high school level, on most levels now, they're going to try to protect the players.
You name the level, that one's going to be
back
called.
Back in the day, they would not call the penalty.
That did look a little on his head there.
Right about here, yeah.
The old, I call it the old exclamation point. Yeah. Do you remember that, Clint Malarchuk? It's gross. I'm going to faint. Right. That was the worst thing ever. You guys are gross. Okay, so anyway, so he gets chopped in the legs, goes straight in the air, drops down head first, human exclamation point.
Ouch.
That guy just got pounded. So now for the Stars, it'll be 1st and 10 in Red Knight territory to open up the second half with 9:14 to go on the 47-yard line.
See if the defense can step up.
Anderson didn't have much, bounces out.
East to west.
Tried to turn the shoulder. They contained. Nice play.
21 again. Number 21. That's two big plays. Number 21 has made on that.
Liam Ford on the tackle. Number 81.
I thought it was number 21.
21 was carrying the ball.
So Anderson loses one on the play, 2nd and 11.
Let's see what happens here.
Anderson, just bulldozes his way ahead.
He's a tough runner.
6-7 yards on that pickup on 2nd down. Sets up 3rd now for Anderson.
Up the middle. Brought down by Ujuagu and
Ujuagu, the tackle. 2nd, 3rd, and 5.
Big down.
Bringing up a big 3rd down for the Red Knights defense.
Big 3rd down.
Heimbold now. Again from the shotgun. He's got Anderson right to his left. There goes Shorter. And it's going to be Heimbold to keep. Does not fool anybody there.
Wow, nice play.
Keeper stuffed up the middle.
No one was fooled on that one.
Would you give that ball to Shorter?
I probably would have because
he had an edge.
Positive.
Yeah, you got to get the ball in his hands. He's a playmaker. I mean, you know, in all night, you know, they've been, I don't know, necessarily using him as a decoy, but he hasn't been involved, and you got to at some point in time get him in the
Hindsight's obviously 20/20 from up top here in the booth.
Well, they might be going for it, but I think they might be punting here.
They might be punting gonna go with a
quick kick.
319.
Randall Cunningham.
They're gonna go for it. Quick
They're
pass.
gonna go for it. Oh my
goodness. Incomplete. Look at Jim Gunderson trusting the D.
So you thought they were going to do a quick kick, huh?
Well, I've seen him do it before. Sometimes he'll kick it. Sometimes he'll kick it. Yep.
Okay. Because Heimbold does kick.
Yep.
Not always, but he was their go-to last year.
For my studies, yes.
Oh, wow. Chris Weigel, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. So the Red Knights will take over on their own 42, 1st and 10 with 7.5 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. Or 3rd quarter,
Here we go, Anderson. Quick feet.
Yep. Now his footwork picked up about 4 to 5 yards on his own right there.
Anderson with the keeper to the left side.
But the only thing about him is he's not that big, so you want him to take a lot of hits.
Kind of the water bug.
Yeah. You don't want him to take a lot of hits.
You can feel the tension oozing.
This is a big drive.
It's a huge drive.
It was like a turnover right there. That was equivalent to a turnover.
You know, when you get into
right
these
now
ball
needs a
games,
spark. Right now they need a spark.
Why does it feel like the 4th quarter is so downhill in these tight games where the clock just goes? And that's where these possessions really start to matter.
Yeah. Oh, nice run.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice.
6 minutes, 37 seconds and counting on the clock as they set the sticks. Remember that missed extra point could come into play here.
Extra point and going for it on 4th down right there at almost midfield. We'll see how that turns out.
Oop.
Yeah, motion.
Got a flag, yeah.
He says offside, but same thing.
Oh, lined up in the
March that one back 5 yards, which is going to set up 1st and 15. What an interesting evening here. Week 6. 3 regular season games left, and then the postseason begins. Of course, everybody knows in high school football, everybody's in the tournament. You start with the sections, and then you start whittling your way down, and it's a terrific time of the year. Anderson, oh, they misfired there. They got some heat in the backfield, too. It looked like in there for the Stars, that was Hendrickson.
Forward is tackle number 7, Jason Hendrickson.
Sean, they've had some success passing the ball this half. I'm surprised they're not going back to with the sprint outs. And then again, Anderson,
action.
Using those feet again, using his legs to
their rollouts have been actually
successful. He's had opportunities to run. Maybe pick up 6-7 yards.
Now it's 2nd and 15. Ball from the 46 in Stars territory. Red Knights again with Anderson from the shotgun. Familiar territory there as he quick throws. Oh, an absolute stick right there.
Turned his head before he caught it. The ball was in his hands and he turned his head. See that happen?
Yeah, you don't have to go up there with Jack Anderson.
We got a flag down.
There's a flag on the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Stars.
For what?
Yeah, that's a good question.
You must have said something out there.
Maybe some taunting, yeah.
You must have said something out there.
It was kind of a good hit. Maybe got pretty fired up after the hit. And,
right next to the ref, You
got to pick your spots.
You got to be smart about it. You got to be smart about it.
So what would have been 3rd and 15 now?
It's not an automatic first down though in high school. It's like,
or 2nd and short. No, it's 3rd, right?
2nd, because that down doesn't count.
That's right, 2nd and short.
I think it's a good chance here for play action. In 2nd and short like this.
First down yardage, they get a new set.
Yep.
Ujuwagu, the carry up the middle.
Ujuwagu, the carrier.
First down.
And that's enough for another Red Knights. First down.
First down. Okay, they have some momentum going.
They certainly do.
Look for a shot downfield here at some point in time. Let's see what happens.
Real time-consuming drive here for the Red Knights. Under 5 minutes to play now. 4:55.
Oh, he's got some room here. Oh, there he goes.
Liam Ford cuts it back. He's down to the 10, the 5, and he's brought down at about the 1 yard line. Liam Ford. Oh, what a run!
Ford's had 2 big runs here.
He's shaking up. He'll be fine though. He's running that one off. But
they found a crease.
Yep, they found a crease. He's had 2 big runs. 2 big runs so far.
Looks like he got a little shook up on that play.
Yeah, he'll be back.
Oh, he's down on the ground. Got a little shook up on that play. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
Yep, nothing serious. First down and goal at the 1.
First down.
So 4 cracks at it. You call Anderson's number. Just like that. And did he spin down again? He does. Touchdown, Anderson on the keeper.
Here, folks.
We're tied at 13 here late in the third quarter.
This is how you do it. You answer, you keep on grinding, and you have that mentality, never give up.
Oh, Chris Weigel suggesting that the Academy of Holy Angel Stars should have punted. They also probably should have taken an unsportsmanlike as well on what would have been 3rd and long. That's good.
Right down
and the lead now goes to the Red Knights, 14-13.
So now you're saying you're thinking that 4th down going forward is coming back to haunt them a little bit.
Fair to say.
I think that and the penalties.
And the missed extra point.
And the missed extra point, like we talked about, the kicking game is going to come into play.
Okay, so you start adding these little things up along the way.
Oh yeah, and all
that's
these
what
little
starts to
things
happen.
Grow into a big thing. And so, but there's still a lot of time left. There's a lot of time left. Plenty of time left.
4:33 here in the 3rd quarter. 14-13. Red Knights.
Oh yeah, this is only 3rd quarter. We have a ball game here.
That wasn't really a missed extra point. It was a muffed snap, if I remember correctly.
Okay,
or
a missed extra point.
Special teams.
Correct. I know you like to pick on the kickers, Chris Weigel.
No.
A little bit.
It was a missed opportunity.
Missed opportunity on special teams.
There you go. So now the Stars are going to have to find a way to answer. They did last time the Red Knights scored.
Layered and Shorter back to return Wolf.
This is where we talk about at the beginning of the season. If you're Holy Angels, you have, was it 19 returning starters?
19.
And let's see that experience come through here. Handle the adversity of a score midway through the third quarter. Holy Angels hasn't been in this situation yet this year.
The most points they've given up all year right here, uncharted territory.
Yeah.
A little pause in the action.
Absolutely. Ball is now teed up.
All right, let's see how Holy Angels can answer.
Shorter and Laird are the deep men. And they're going to give a little ground ball to Shorter in his hands. He's dangerous to the 20. Look out, there he goes to the 30, down to about the 34-yard line. Keontae Shorter is dynamic. Nice return there.
Aylin with the tackle.
Aylin with the tackle for the Red Knights of Benilde-St. Margaret's as the Stars will take over 1st and 10. Looks like from about the 33-yard line.
We got a game here, so now let's see what the offense can step up and answer here. We got to get their running game going again.
And they'll lead it off with Anderson.
Amazing.
No, it's going to be Heimbold to
That
keep
was a
fooled
great
me
play
up
action.
here in the booth.
That was a great play action.
Yeah.
Boy, I bit.
If you're Benilde, you know that play's coming.
Quarterback keeper on the play, Braden Fitzgerald with the
As
tackle.
long as they can stay disciplined on their assignment.
Picking up the pace here a little bit on offense.
Yeah, yeah. That no huddle, that no huddle.
Heimbold once again takes the snap, feeds off to Laird on the left side, picks up a couple out to the 40-yard line.
Big third down right here.
3rd and short.
Another big third down.
Another conversion
Pass out to the left side, tackle by
on
number
deck
22,
here
Gabe
for the
Jackson.
Stars of the Academy of Holy Angels.
That was a big third down.
Again, no
Big
huddle.
third down.
Going to keep the tempo going here.
You got Anderson. You've got 2 plays to make 4 yards.
They spread it
3 to 4
out.
yards. There he goes.
Anderson,
And they got it.
first down. And more. Oh, ball's on the turf. Oh, my word. And a flag on the play.
Somebody got, I think it might be a spear. That might be a spear or something. So that came in after the play.
What I tell you?
I don't know if it's a
Wow.
spear.
Defensive big play turnovers might be the difference in this game.
Yep.
That was a huge turnover. He had a first down yardage and more out toward midfield.
Oh,
Ball hits the turf.
You got to keep the penalties at a minimum.
And there's a first down for the Red Knights. The laundry is picked up, and they're going to take over at their own 49 and make it straight up at the 50-yard line. The field has been cut in half once again.
And you wonder if the ref.
Look at this replay, guys.
Usually they throw that.
Wait, did they pick up the flag?
They picked up the flag.
They picked it up.
You know, I
He
think
meant to
sometimes
throw.
they throw out that.
He meant to throw the
flag-
beanbag.
The beanbag.
But he
instead
threw.
of
He threw the flag.
Right, indicating fumble.
Spot of the fumble.
Correct.
Thank you. 1st and 10. Anderson. Ford now with it. Accelerates for a gain of about 6 yards.
He's back.
Ball's on the ground. They whistled that one down.
Got to protect that ball.
Hand off for forward to the left side.
In the game
Brought
of
down by Rowe,
turnovers,
shorter.
the Red Knights have 12 takeaways on the season so far, and they've definitely had their way here tonight with a couple of big turnovers there. Meanwhile,
They've
eight on the other side of the ledger. Correct.
Okay, let's see. We got second
For the Stars,
5.
they've only had 3 turnovers offensively. 10 for the Red Knights coming into this ball game as well.
Hand off again.
3rd and short. Liam Ford's been the exclusive featured
Ford has
back
been the,
here.
56,
yeah,
Jason
he was
Miller.
dinged up a little bit, but he's back.
Guys, I got to tell you, I'm monitoring the feed here. This thing is streaming close to real time.
2 to go.
It's pretty impressive. Great infrastructure here at Benilde-St. Margaret's High School, as you well know, Sean Lumpkin.
Oh yes, oh yes. They take pride in their infrastructure.
Beautiful. Anderson from the gun. He's going to keep. Oh, he's met, but does he get second effort? He might be a little bit short.
Well, it's short. Yeah, it's going to be short, maybe by a half yard. And I think if you're
Anderson, tackled by Anderson.
I think if you're Benilde, you go for it. Yeah.
Oh,
you play to win. You play to win.
Bring it up 4th down.
You've got the lead.
I wouldn't go for it here.
Man, you're almost cutting the field in half.
You know what?
Do you go 319?
And not even plan on snapping it. Be ready to call a timeout. Just line up and give it a hard count so you can get them off sides. I'd bring them in and just give it a hard count. Not even snap it and take a timeout.
Looks like yeah.
Draw them off sides.
Well, Angels here is almost not quite goal line, but they got a lot of guys stacked.
So they're gonna. Oh no, he didn't make it. Oh,
face mask. That was horse collar. It was either horse collar or face mask.
He got hurt. I didn't like the way his legs got folded up on that.
That wasn't good.
That did not look good at all. Ouch. Well, good to see him get up. Yeah, he got wrestled around on that. It was either a horse collar or a face. It looked like a horse collar. We'll see what the call is.
Take a look at that in replay.
That's a horse collar.
Take a look at that in replay. Guys, replay right here.
That would be an automatic Red Knights first down.
They call the horse collar.
One more look. There you see Anderson. Not only that, you take the strength of a Jack Anderson. It's pretty darn impressive.
That was a horse collar.
But look at what this does.
Now that's 2 big plays.
And we have a new quarterback in.
That were basically a gift from the defense.
Greeted at the 25-yard line.
Liam Ford with the carry to the left side. There's a late flag.
Tino Fiallo is your quarterback.
Yep. Another flag on the play.
Anderson got laundry fest here.
Legal shift.
Oh, it's on start unraveling here.
Well, you got to be disciplined.
So you take the penalty here.
The word discipline, that's been something that's been very important
to Jim
Gunderson and his team. And
official
Sean,
timeout.
those are things that you're pointing out that are absolutely spot on. You can't let the moment take advantage of you.
I know it's a game of emotion.
Hard.
But you have to be very disciplined mentally and physically. If you don't keep your poise and stay mentally strong out there, when the times get tough, and if you start unraveling, it'll not only hurt yourself, it'll hurt the team.
Yeah, you got to overcome adversity. That's one of the being mentally tough. Yep.
So there's a discussion going over on the far side of the field among the officials. Right now, it's marked as second down after a gain of about 2 for the Red Knights.
Well, you think they would accept the penalty or make it 1st and 5? I lost track of what down it was. Okay, here we go with the clock.
1:03 to go in the 3rd quarter. Anderson from the shotgun. Ford try to angle his way back up the middle.
To the right side.
Picks up about a yard. 3rd and 7.
And even at this time of the game, if you're Benilde, use that clock.
On its 4-down territory for sure right here.
Use that clock to your advantage. Get to the fourth quarter if you maintain possession here.
This has been a chess match extraordinaire here from Benilde-St. Margaret's High School, no question.
Bringing up 3rd down for the Red Knights.
Anderson will sprint to the left, lays it up there, deflected, Shorter with the pickoff! Oh! To the 10-yard line, he's dangerous. Lead blocks up front, look at him go. Shorter across the 30, he gets to the 40. Oh, and he's brought down at about the 43-yard line. Keontae Shorter with a huge play.
Wow, what a play.
If you notice, if they show in the replay, if they would have done a throwback to the tight end, there was nobody over there.
Little tip drill action there.
Well, now that's a big momentum change. That is a huge momentum change. It looked like Benilde was going to go down for some sort of a score. And now Holy Angels gets the ball back with momentum.
Yeah, momentum.
And again, Jack Anderson's out of the Anderson was out of the game playing quarterback. It was Tino's first throw.
That's the 4th interception now for Keontae Shorter.
Yeah, he's exciting to watch.
Well, how about the return?
Yeah.
Okay, that was
he went from the shadow of his own end zone to get his club up toward midfield with the ball in the 43. Kraus in motion.
Window dressing. It's going to go to Anderson. Yep. And they know it.
He bulldozes up to about the 45-yard line. That's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Buckle them up, folks. It's the 4th quarter coming up here on the CatholicSportsNetwork.org. The Red Knights and the Stars in a dandy.
That's the end of the 3rd
14-13 in favor of the Red Knights of Benilde-St. Margaret's. Here we go for the 4th quarter. Heimbold looks to, nope, he's going to hand it off to the right. Kraus with the first down. Another play action that fooled me here in the booth.
Yeah, nice little swing pass to the flat there, and good call. Holy Angels started out.
Jason Kraus,
it was a nice play. Nice little play.
1st and 10 from the 45 in Red Knight territory, opening the 4th quarter.
That was a big momentum changer.
Heimbold play action. Laird from the 45 down to the 40. Stuck at about the, flag on the play.
Could that be holding?
That was late.
Down hard by Fitzgerald and Whitmore.
Braden Fitzgerald and Whitmore
Was that a hold?
Tackles.
Ooh.
Oh, no. Wow.
What is that?
Oh, we got something the other way. So that's going to
personal
offset.
foul, illegal helmet contact on the Red Knights.
Offsetting?
Not sure.
That came up on Heimbold from. There it is. That's that. Well, it would be nice if we mic'd him. So
yeah. We're only speculating.
Clock was
here.
running, so they wanted to make sure they stopped it there.
Well, the Angels definitely has the momentum.
So proud to announce that the CatholicSportsNetwork.org will be running some Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knight hockey games this winter. We're working on getting basketball and maybe even opening up the family a little bit larger. Maybe if things go well on the island, perhaps.
Oh, that's great.
You get the dynasty. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah. A little hockey. So you never had hockey before?
Yeah, not for this one. No. So this is brand new.
Varsity hockey player here.
Oh, yeah, that was my sport before I played football here. Yeah.
Ken Pauley.
Oh, way before Paul.
Oh, that's right.
Here we go, Anderson.
Anderson tried to swing it out. Were you on the same editions as Pat Kasura?
Brought down by Fitzgerald and forward.
He was an 85 grad. So he'd have been a couple
years. It was my sophomore year. Played varsity my sophomore year. The coach was Mr. Jarvis.
Oh, Jarvie.
Doug Jarvis.
Yeah.
Oh, the Iron Man.
Well, not the yeah.
Of course.
Just testing your hockey knowledge.
Don't.
I will.
You'll get crushed
get
every
you.
time. 2nd and 11. Rolling out.
That's
Heimbold,
tough.
Laird
Nope.
with some speed. Tripped up at the 30. Oh! Big play there on 2nd down.
Well, now
Laird.
you got it. Now here you go. Now what do we got? 4th down and about 15, 14.
4th and 14. You got two plays to get 14.
This is too far for a kick.
No, this is only 3rd down.
Yeah, you got 4 down territory
only
too
3rd
here.
down here.
It is 3rd down. Okay.
Yes.
I gotta stop taking the melatonin at 9 o'clock.
3rd down and 15
My
to
word.
go.
Heimbold with Anderson to his left. Red Knight crowd on their feet. Heimbold, quick rhythm. Krause cuts back. Oh, he has daylight. There he goes. Touchdown, Krause. Oh, what a play by the Stars. Big time.
Big pass, big play.
If you're Benilde on that, you're thinking
big pass, big catch. Big
yeah,
play.
that's a huge play right there.
So if you're Holy Angels, would you go for 2?
You have to. You
Oh,
have
you
to
go
go
for
with the
two.
El Duque
The math,
all
yeah.
day long.
Okay, this is going to be a big defensive stance.
Well, what's
here.
been your bread and butter offensively, though? I mean, what do you do here?
Oh, you go. I think you go. Well, you do the run option with Anderson and Heimbold.
2-point conversion attempt.
And that's the way they're lining up right now. Let's see. It's got him wide open.
Oh, they find Anderson. Oh, he got submarine short of it. Did not make it.
Open field tackle.
What a play! Uh-oh, he's hurt.
That's
He's
knee
hurt.
again. That's his knee again.
That's that bad knee. That's not good.
Yeah. Man,
Oh, no.
That's too bad.
Yeah, you know what? And the urgency.
Yeah, that hurts.
We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more right after this.
AHA started at Holy Angels in about 2009, and we were working with the Top 20 program at that time. And it has the premise of making things better. Are you somebody, are you the 20% of the population who operates above the line, or are you the 80% that wants to go below the line? We ask kids to be top 20 in their actions, deeds, and words.
It's funny how the thought of that can make some.
It's like 4 different parts, and communicating you matter, being part of the solution, to honor the absent, and to help each other and ourselves succeed. Here at Holy Angels, I'm a part of a club that's students assisting students, and it's a club where if another student is having a bad day, whether they be one of my friends or somebody that I don't really know, they're able to go to the nurse and ask to talk to me. And through that program, I feel like I've grown a lot with the school because I've had freshmen that I barely know SAS me, and I've had some of my best friends SAS me. I feel like that kind of program helps ingrain the idea that you matter at this school and somebody's always going to be there to help you.
I think students really do care for each other and about each other. I see that in how they laugh with each other, they talk with each other, help each other in the commons before, after school with homework. I see it out on the field in terms of how they interact with each other as teammates. I think our staff has really taken it to heart in how they interact with students and how they live that out on a daily basis.
The culture in the school is based on...
I don't know.
We bring you back to Benilde-St. Margaret's High School, where the Stars were going for 2. And we'll take a look at the replay right here as our producer extraordinaire, Joey Henches, is going to bring this up for you. And you'll see Jack Anderson out on the left side, bang, right there. That was kind of quick. He was trying to get it slow, folks, so we'll try it again. There it is. well-designed play, even better open. Look at that bang right there. That was the problem.
Great open field
now,
tackle, but
he did walk off with a little bit of help.
And he walked off.
So,
yeah.
I mean, we'll watch for 2-1 in the middle as a linebacker or as a back, but I don't know.
His adrenaline is flowing. You never know.
Yeah, absolutely.
You never know what they can do.
So the Stars go for 2. It gets snuffed out with a big tackle there. And they lead now by 5 at 19-14. Oh. Oh, they're going to reverse back up to the near side. Look out! There goes Wine is in the open field of the 40 to the 50. He'll cut back. He gets dragged down at about the 40-yard line. Still going. Oh, what a return. Look out.
Oh. Game of emotion and momentum.
Wow.
Wow.
What an answer. Not for Benilde. We've seen Holy Angels all year play that tough defense.
Well, they've had Jack Anderson in the middle. Now, Shellstad and the company are going to have to step up for him. But you are right, Chris.
Yep, they've got a new quarterback in.
Turner Wine with a huge return.
Oh, there he goes again.
Nice run.
Nice run to the left.
Gorgeous slices and dices.
Brought down by Mitch Hendrickson.
Big pickup there of about 6, setting up 2nd and 4 now from the 33.
Second down and 4
Red
to
Knights
go.
on the move. Clock moves as well. 9:10 to go here in the 4th quarter. Fialo now.
To the right.
They're going to bring it back again. Another tough bruising run by Liam Ford. And they will move the sticks. You're right, Sean. First down.
Clock stops with 8:56. And coincidentally, the time is 8:56.
How do you like that?
Wow. Buy a lottery ticket tonight.
Stars lead 19-14. Ford again.
Oh,
shoestring action there.
Good tackle.
Ford is tripped up at the line of scrimmage by Jason Miller.
Jason Miller, the big tackle there. Another one of the big cogs for this team in the middle. Chris, we've seen them with those 3-down linemen be so effective, but the quickness and the speed of the Red Knights here tonight have been really impressive.
Yeah, and unpredictability. I mean, they've had, they've stuffed them, but Benilde's had some big hitters, so you start to wonder, and we haven't been paying that close attention, but there's some stunting going on.
Anderson.
They're sitting up, or they're just blowing them off the line.
Anderson at quarterback. He's going to sprint to the left again.
Get rid of it.
They'll give him some heat as he's tackled for a loss at about the original line of scrimmage, setting up 3rd down.
Yeah, good to see Anderson back in there anyways. He can make something happen.
Now the key thing is can you see over on the other bench if the other Anderson is on the bench or if he's on the sidelines?
Well, going to no huddle. On the play.
Bringing up a big 3rd down and long for the Red Knights.
All right, you have the wide side of the field here.
Of course,
wide alignment. Let's see what they're
you're
going to do.
Speaking of Gabe Alata on the near side, wearing number 7.
Roll out to the right here, probably.
Looks to the right. Back to pass. Here comes
Oh,
a rush
he
long
fakes
into
it,
the
little
end zone.
short
Coverage. Oh, what a defensive play. A big play there by Kosmak.
Nice play by Anderson. He looked off the safety there for a second.
Great play.
See if we get him open, and good defense.
I got to tell you, man, Benilde, that's twice now they run that play, kind of overloading to the right there. Holy Angels, they're not seeing that tight end.
On the other side. You are.
The tight end. Nobody within 10 yards around him.
Of course, you're talking about the tight end on the other side. That's
on the
alone.
side.
Yes.
You got to look long to short. They're looking long to begin with, and then you got to look short Like you say, the tight end's wide open.
Oh my goodness.
Turner Wine hustles in, gets to the far side now.
Big play
Fourth
here.
and long.
Big
part of this ballgame. Anderson back to pass.
He's got him.
Lofts it to the end zone. Too far. And there will be a turnover on
Good
down.
play, no flags. Nice clean play.
7:01 to go here in the fourth quarter. Buckle them up. 5-point lead for the Stars.
7 minutes.
They're going to take to the offensive side of the ball now without Jack Anderson, kind of a heart and souler. Good to see that the Academy of Holy Angels hockey coach, Pat Griswold, on board here tonight. Grizz, as we like to call him. He and I have spent a lot of time in the booth like you two. He puts up with me. Like you two do.
Nice stop.
That thing looked like it had some promise there, but closed down quickly.
They eat some of the
The run
clock
up the
here
middle is stopped
and try to eat the
by
clock.
Whitmore and Ujuagu.
Anderson is not in the game.
Shellstad, your ball carrier there. And
he's a good running back.
you know, he is another person that Jim Gunderson talked about as far as stepping up when needed. And he's been very impressive this year so far. He has a couple of touchdowns, 17 carries, 125 yards.
Here.
And penalties.
False start on the Stars.
6:28 to go in the fourth quarter. The Stars now will be marched back 5 yards.
That's one thing I think that's kind of come to haunt Holy Angels tonight is these penalties.
Uncharacteristic, mind you.
A lot of penalties. A lot of penalties, yep.
Heimbold looks left. Tipped. Nice job.
Wait to get the hands up.
I believe that was tipped by Patrick Kolb, the big defensive lineman.
So now you got third and long. You got to think. I think if you're Holy Angels, you maybe run it here, run the clock, play a field position game, and just lean on your defense.
Well, their defense is going to have to make some plays here if they're going to want to try and come away with it. Heimbold, play action.
Oh, stuffed that
Shellstad.
Stuff that out.
Reception.
Great linebacker play right there. The linebacker snuffed that out.
Ikena Ujuagu, guys. Ikena Ujuagu on that coverage and tackle. For a loss, mind you.
No, special teams.
Now
Let's
you can
see what
cut
happens
this,
here.
you know, we just from that play alone and the penalty, this field is going to easily be cut in half. Ooh, nearly got blocked.
Catch.
Nice punt.
Oh, good handle.
Fair catch, nicely made by Alana.
So the Red Knights take over first and 10
Midfield. Let's see what they can do with it.
from their 47-yard line.
This is going to be the make it or break it drive.
What do we got? 2 or 3 possessions left here in this football game?
I'd say,
2 or 3?
I'd say 3. You don't have a 2-minute warning, but they have 3 timeouts. Probably we'll get the ball 3 more times. Well, depending.
I would say 3, maybe
unless
4.
it's a time-consuming drive.
Handoff, cut back up. Not that time as the defensive play on the tackle for the Stars was turned in by Jack Ammon. Pickup though of 2, 2nd and 8 for the Red Knights. Anderson goes to the wristband.
Got to get on the other side of the 5th here.
Motion to the far side. There goes Anderson. He's going to go long for that one. Oh, off the hand there. Tight coverage downfield.
Anderson's pass to Alana is incomplete.
He was looking for a Waga on that one.
That was a nice pass.
That was a nice pass. That
Great
one
pass.
was right there.
Had some zip on it.
He's got some stuff there. Mason Wolf on the coverage.
If you're Holy Angels,
their defensive backs
are
have been
just don't
answering
let
the
anyone
call.
get behind it. Yeah, they have.
Their defensive backs have been answering the call back there.
3rd and 8 now for the Red Knights.
Big play.
Very big play.
So John Hanks and his crew has in store. Oh, sack. Oh, and he shoveled it off as he was tackled. What a play.
Big play.
Huge play.
You know, if you're forward there, It would have been nice if he would have dropped that. You know what I mean? You know, if he would have dropped it, the ball would have gone back up to about the 48 or whatever.
Pass.
Yeah, incomplete pass. Yeah. But you know, as an athlete, your first instinct is to catch the ball. So.
Well, because I don't know.
You never know. Was that a fumble?
Yeah, they would. You never know. They would have called that fumble.
Contradictions left and right up here in the broadcast.
A lot of second guessing.
A lot of that going on.
Uh-oh, here comes. Look out.
No shorter. It's going to be Kraus, but he can do some serious damage.
Right. Yeah, 417.
Okay, so 417. You said 3 possessions, so here's possession number 2.
Yeah. And if you're Benilde, you can't let him get a first down. Unless it's on the first play.
17, Tommy Anderson.
Don't let him get a sustained drive here, otherwise the game's over.
So the Stars will have Shellstad in the backfield again. Rook Rowe will see some carries here for this team too. Shellstad.
Okay. Good tackle.
Head for a yard. Nice work by the Red Knights there.
Yeah, if you're Holy Angels, you just kind of look at that clock and say, all right, we're going to
use all of your time.
Use that clock up.
.353 and counting here in the fourth quarter, 19-14 in favor of the Stars. They're on the ball
after this
from their own 39.
You
go in
TO? I think you go with a timeout, yeah.
Shorter in motion. Heimbold's going to keep. Big run by him up near first down yardage. They're going to mark it at about the 46-yard line. That'll be about a yard and a half short, 2 yards short. So 3:20 and counting.
They might use it after this play.
You get into the field position game too here, guys. Look where even if you're the Stars and you punt,
yeah,
it's going to be.
If they get a first down here, it's going to be tough for Benilde. Yeah.
Heimbold from the gun. He's going to keep it himself. First down yardage out to the 50-yard line.
They're going with that.
And they'll move the sticks.
Yeah, and that's tough to stop.
There's still time.
Now with 3 minutes. When do you start knocking off the timeouts if you're the Red Knights?
Well, now,
guys?
I think now.
Right now?
Yeah. And they're going to run the ball. I think if you're Benilde, you got to cheat. They're going to run it because they can't. An incomplete pass stops the clock. So
2:45 and counting. Heimbold. Oh, there's a big run.
Oh, that's a big run.
Oh, wow. Shellstad just bruises. Squares him up. There's your first time out taken by the Red Knights.
2-3.
Run by number 20, Thomas Shellstad. Tackled by Ujuagu.
Wow.
There's a flag on the play.
Oh, we got a flag.
Flag.
Well, now, what?
This has been very, it's like a preseason game.
The way this goes, it's been going against Holy Angels.
Goodness.
Early indication is it's going against Benilde, but let's see.
All eyes fixed on the white hat right now.
I think it's against Holy Angels.
Personal foul. Oh, it's on the Red Knights.
What was that?
We'll never know.
Did he hit the crown of his helmet on that tackle?
Could have been hard to say. Well, now it's now it's a little tough. Yeah, now it's a little. Your Holy Angels, you have 4 downs. You can go for it on 4th down here and just rip the clock. Matter of fact, for some reason they started the clock here. I'm not sure why.
Because it's time to play.
Oh. Clock starts when the ball snapped, right? Maybe high school is a different rule. I'm not sure.
High school.
When they have it set, goes on the ref.
Absolutely.
Even after a timeout?
There was no timeout there. It's just the penalty.
Oh, I see.
Oh, it's going to be Shellstad again. Runs out of real estate. Keeps his feet moving. Tries to work his way back to the original line of scrimmage. Can't. We got timeout now.
Shellstad with the carry to the right side.
How many times
from the Red Knights?
Left by Benilde?
Brought down by Whitmore and Dunn.
John Hanks on the field now.
Okay.
How many times left?
Timeout for BSM.
2 left for the Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights.
There's 2 left?
Yep. 3, 4. That was a penalty that stopped the clock. And then once they place the ball, you do the windmill, whistle, let her rip.
Gotcha.
If you're feeling really good, Wags, Chris Weigel, you go with them.
Yeah, they're gonna have the ball 3 more downs here. I'll assume they'll go for it on 4th down, unless they score a touchdown, of course. And no reason to try a field goal.
From the prediction game of Chris Weigel.
Well, try a field goal, get it blocked. You know, bad things can happen. You might just lean on your defense.
This game has had so many layers to it.
Right.
It's had emotional twists. It's had a starting quarterback go out, return. It's had Jack Anderson leave, penalties, discipline issues, all kinds of things. Big plays, turnovers, returns.
Good game.
Krause's run, that might be the play of the game.
Yeah. The shorter interception was big.
With a big return out of his own end zone, too. Einbold, nowhere to go. Dragged down. Big loss there. Another timeout taken now by John Hanks. Got 1 left.
That was a big defensive play there.
Tackle on the back by number 20, John Landry.
So that sets up now 3rd and long. And really, what, 3 seconds? Clicked, spun off that 4 seconds, spun off the clock there.
Still a lot of time.
This is an interesting part of the field here because, you know, again, we don't know what's going to happen prior to this play, but you almost wonder, will they go for it on 4th down versus trying to punt?
Do they have enough
potentially getting
their kicker?
Getting it blocked. Exactly.
I mean, if you're right here on the 35-yard line and you don't, if you're here, I think you just kind of pooch it.
I think you go for it.
I think you
and
pooch
lean
it.
on your defense.
I think you pooch it.
If you recall,
get them back there.
The last punt they had, they almost got blocked. I mean, I'd lean on my defense myself. My opinion.
For what it's worth.
For what it's worth, yeah.
Bring up another
so when you see an exciting finish.
Yeah. Absolutely. We love you, Chris Weigel.
Okay, here we go.
Heimbold now 3rd and 18 from the 35-yard line. He's going to keep it himself out to the right side, and they bulldoze him. What containment there!
Heimbold, the keeper to the right, forced out of bounds by Liam Ford.
Liam Ford
Clock
has been
stops.
a superstar here tonight.
Clock stops.
With a $1:45 on it.
Also by number 5 by Kenna Uchuagu.
Okay, so go for it and then lean on your defense. That's what you're saying, Wise?
I think, or pooch punt.
No, they're going to pooch.
They might pooch punt it.
Absolutely.
They might get it and just pooch punt it.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's what they'll end up doing.
Well,
Or they just line up for a punt.
Bad
Line up for a
snap.
punt.
Yeah, anything. You got to get the snap. You got to get the catch. You got to get the punt. Anything can happen.
This is something they practice quite a bit. These kids. Nice snap. Oh, it's blocked! There you go! It rolls down to the 35. The Stars. Oh, my word!
Anything can happen. We got quite a game here.
1:36 to go in the 4th quarter.
We got quite a game here.
Now you understand why. Now you know.
Now that was a great effort.
Yeah, it was.
And look at what the results.
The huge defensive play sets up the run
minute
to the
36.
33-yard line with a minute 36.
That's why they call it special teams. That's where the hidden yardage is.
So they've got the ball now on the 35. Chris Weigel just sprained his shoulder, patting himself on the back, saying you got to go for it. Anderson now. They're going to go to 4. They're going to call the big number there as he's stuck there. They only have 1 left. And they use it right now.
They're going to stop
so
the
that's
clock
it.
Brought down by number 7, Hendrickson.
Oh, no. I thought they did.
Well,
clock still runs to 1:19. They got to get in the end zone. This is intense. Anderson is going to sprint to his left. Looks, cuts back against the brain. He's open to the end zone. Touchdown wide! Wow. Oh, the Red Knights lead!
They took the lead. Just
now you go for 2. Yep. Incredible.
Oh, I see a flag. Do I see a flag? I see a flag.
That might be for celebration. Who knows what that is? But wow, what a play.
Wow, let's take a look at this one on replay. There you go.
took his helmet off.
Look at that ball right to the end zone. They went to the well one last time. That had been defensed every time, and they got their man.
Yeah.
Now we'll see the officials talking things over.
Wow. Now this could be taken on, they have a choice here. They may have a choice of taking this on the kickoff or on the extra point. Yeah, you're going to take it on the kickoff. Because you want to get that field position. You need that field position. You got to go for 2 if you're Benilde right now. Get that 3-point lead. And again, we go back to this, the kicking game. If Holy Angels with 3 timeouts can get in position to make a field goal, let's see what they can do. Because that's been all year. That's been somewhat of a. Yep.
This has been
but
a little bit of an Achilles for Holy Angels.
So their kicker though has been suspect. Their kicking
special
game?
teams has been a little suspect. Yep.
It's a great play.
They had it all game. It was a post corner to the route.
That was a great pass and catch.
Wow.
That was a great pass and catch.
Wow.
Now you go for 2. Again, that penalty, we assume that penalty was for taking off the helmet. So it'll be enforced on the kickoff, and Holy Angels should get good field position.
So they're going to go for 2.
Again, we assume because we didn't hear it.
They'll assess it on the kickoff, yeah. Oh, they're going for 2.
Oh, yeah, you want to go up by 3.
Anderson looking back to the
we got a timeout.
Sidelines. No, they just used it before this
they
play.
Did, okay.
Oh,
wow. Well, that's right there's a case.
Start on the Red Knights.
Kids are so excited about that play. And you're just, you got adrenaline flying through your body right there. Everyone's just got to hold their water. Easier said than done, though, when you're a 17, 18-year-old kid. That's exciting.
Much easier
That's
said
exciting.
than done.
Yeah.
Anderson comes back in from the sidelines with the play. If you just joined us, Turner Wine with a touchdown reception, about 35-yard touchdown pass from Tommy Anderson. This game's been everything the score would indicate.
Here if we have a field goal at the end attempt, we'd rather be up by 3 and a tie than.
Anderson and another flag. Goodness gracious.
Actually,
sometimes you
don't look at this as a bad thing because it actually gives them a little more room to work.
Get rid of that 12th defender, right? Back of the end zone there. Yep.
They actually have a little room to work here. You can probably get a little pass here, get number 7 cut underneath.
I think
have number 1 clear it out.
And if I'm Holy Angels, I'm gonna rush 3 here. I mean, play zone.
Anderson back to pass.
5.
Looks, throws, defended.
That was going to be tough.
So now we'll bring it back up for the kickoff.
Wow.
What is that? Is that a
minute 8?
How many? Is that 15-yard penalty?
Well, if it's a personal foul, if it's a personal foul,
10 or 15 yards.
Yeah, I assume it's 15.
Yeah. I mean, that cuts the field in half again.
They gotta get a very good kick here. Very good kick.
And you got to watch out. Shorter's you got to assume is going to be returning.
Who else
there.
do you have?
Yeah.
Keontae Shorter.
Kick it away from him.
A 1-point ball game, 20-19.
They have 3 timeouts.
Would you get a hard squib kick and hit a direction away from him?
I would kick a squib kick.
I'd
let
keep
it
it away
bounce around
from
on the turf.
Keontae Shorter or Peter Laird. Now, Peter Laird can return the football as well, but I'd keep it away from them as well. So they're going to kick from what looks to be, the 25-yard line.
I would see how I'd kick a squib kick. I'll tell you why. See how disciplined this defense is, or the return team. I mean, let's see if some of the up guys, decide to take it, and they may not have, might be a little bit of a panic trying to grab the ball, and they might get a easy turnover. I'd squib it because you don't want to give them a clean return. No way.
But if you squib it, you're at midfield.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
with 3 timeouts,
I mean, I'll take my chances. Again, I'll take my chances. I got a good defense.
All right,
I'll take my
see what
chances.
happens. Let's see what happens.
Sometimes you got to lean on defense to win games.
Oh, here we go.
Offense wins games, defense wins championships.
Yep.
Noted by John Jurkovic. And it's going to be Keontae Shorter. He's dangerous to the 30. And he got stood up at the 35-yard line.
That was huge.
That was a nice kick.
So the Stars of the Academy of Holy Angels will have a minute and 2 seconds left to work here in the fourth quarter with a 20-19 lead.
Stars ball on 35-yard line with a minute and 2 seconds left in the game.
Don't let anything behind you.
So
yeah, now you play. Yep, absolutely right.
3 timeouts remain in the toolkit, in the holster, if you will, of
no reason to panic if you're Holy Angels right there. No reason to panic. You got all the time in the world and 3 timeouts.
Heimbold, quick pass, caught out. Ooh,
out of bounds.
Out of bounds. About 2 yards shy of the first down.
To the right side.
Boy, if you're on the defensive side of the ball right now, those 56 seconds with 3 timeouts and plays out of bounds, eternity.
Yeah. You gotta hope he. You gotta hope for
a turnover, sack, penalty. Heimbold now is going to go to the left. Oh, Laird caught out of bounds to the 40. Oh,
nice play.
Big reception there. First and 10.
You get 3 timeouts, 50 seconds. You're at the 35. You could call a running play here.
Ooh, do you call Heimbold's number right here?
Well, I'm not saying necessarily here, but it's in the playbook. You can still do that.
It's definitely part of the package.
Yeah.
Flushed out. Roll the ball. There you go.
Yeah. There was somebody in the area. There's no penalty on that.
That took some time.
43 seconds now, showing still 3 timeouts. That sets up 2nd and 10. Thrilling finish here, boys.
You want to tire out that defense, though? Have Heimbold run one.
Do a little draw.
Well, I'm not saying even a draw, but just
with the pressure on the quarterback as well.
On that rollout right there, just run that thing. You got like an 8-yard pass and 8-yard runs, the same thing. You're gonna wear out that defense. Tire them out.
Heimbold looks, throws to the sidelines, caught again. Nice catch there, Kosmak.
Jackson, catch by Kosmak.
Yeah, and it's tough to get a pass rush. Those guys are getting tired. It's fun, but man, it gets tiring.
They're awfully close to a first down. They're eyeballing it.
Somebody in if they can.
Yeah.
They're gonna say it's 3rd and short.
38 seconds.
Do you run to get the first down?
Oh, I think you do.
And then call a timeout?
Yep.
Or you throw? Oh, he has
wide open.
Wide open. That's Laird. He can run to the 30. Hustles out of heads up play by the senior. Peter Laird.
They keep running out of bounds. They got 3 timeouts with 30 seconds left. Get up the field and get some yards. And plus that clock stops. That clock stops.
He got what he needed the first time.
I'm saying, but you need yardage here. You need to get a field goal. All you need is a field goal to win this game. Get yards and you have timeouts.
Or a touchdown.
Or a touchdown, yeah.
If they're passing though, it's
You're not
dangerous.
going
You
out.
get a turnover.
Yeah.
If they get a turnover here, it's over.
Shellstad in the backfield with Heimbold out of the gun. He better hurry. Gets away from trouble. Oh, dangerous pass there for Kosmak. 25 to go.
You don't want to have those timeouts in your back pocket going home right now. Use those.
Ball in the air.
Yeah. You can use the middle of the field here. They keep going to the sides. Use the middle of the field. All kinds of things you can do with 3 timeouts, 25 seconds.
This is incredible.
Great game. Great game.
All right, 25 seconds left.
2nd and 10 now from the 29. The Stars and the Red Knights. Heimbold again. That was for Kosmak. Okay. Short arm that one. Well, now you've got 2 downs to get 10 yards, right?
Yeah.
You go back to having 3 timeouts.
Yeah.
Do you go to the playbook in the run game, or does everybody in the stadium know you're going to be passing again?
Well, I think you pass the ball here, but you still can run as an option, but you got to get in field goal. So now they use a timeout.
Yeah, might as well.
Let's burn the timeout.
Yeah.
This is a great game. I mean, this is Friday night under the lights.
This is exciting.
This is what you play for right here.
So what are you talking about on each side of the field, guys?
Well,
go ahead. Give us the baseball update. We don't care, but go ahead.
Cleveland Indians 9, New York Yankees 8.
Oh, he's so happy. Look at him. You're going to sleep well now, aren't you?
A lot of friends in the Cleveland area.
You're so happy.
I am happy.
I can barely stand it.
I am.
Chris Weigel. Oh, he went to the family and friends plan. He's got like one acquaintance that lives like in Akron or something.
Akron, Canton, Maslin.
Right now,
the zips.
Right now, you're just basically telling the defense, don't let your emotions take over right now. Just stay calm.
With 21
keep playing solid. Pass defense. Don't let anything up the seams.
Nothing behind you.
What a finish! 21 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Time ball. They're going to run and keep it on the ground. Up the middle, first down and more. Oh! 15 seconds to go.
There you go. See, and they weren't expecting that.
And they call the timeout.
Yep.
Wow, that's incredible.
There you go.
Wow.
Huge
now
play.
You're getting perilously close to field goal range.
Oh, you're in field goal range.
You're in field goal range.
And now if you're
oh man, now you keep it on the ground and just go up the middle.
Yeah. Now if I'm Benilde, I'm actually defending the run here. More. I mean, I'm concentrating more on that.
Yeah,
because they just gashed him right there. Because if they run
it keeps you honest.
Yeah.
Keeps you honest.
I mean, I'll take my chances with them kicking a field goal.
Keeps you honest.
Looks like we lost our camera there. What happened? Did he fall asleep?
No, he walked away and he thought he locked.
How do you walk away?
He thought he locked.
Oh my! The CatholicSportsNetwork.org. Are you kidding me? You walked away. 14 seconds left.
I would say they're going to go to the wide side of the field.
They still have one timeout left, guys. They got to keep
See if
that
they run
in
it.
mind.
They got a power package in there. There he goes.
Up the middle again, down to the 10-yard line. They're gonna.
Okay, now the question
Timeout, Stars.
Is it their last timeout?
Well, now.
Well, wait. Do you take a shot at the end zone, risk and turnover, a sack, take yourself, you throw the kicking team out
I think
there
you throw the kicking
right now.
You have a chance to win it if you do.
Absolutely.
You tackle a sack, a penalty, it pushes you back. Kick the field goal right here. If you have a botched snap, you tell the holder to ground it, so you have another play.
We all know that none of this stuff is automatic in this game.
No, it's not high school level.
Now, keep in mind, the Red Knights' go-ahead touchdown was a result of a blocked punt. Set up terrific field position for them.
Yeah.
Here we are now back the other way. What seemed like about an hour later, the tension is oozing, and you can cut it from a knife here from Benilde-St. Margaret's High School.
And a common theme in this game has been the penalties. And if you notice, Holy Angels is set up to win this game off of a mindless penalty. A mindless penalty.
Yes. On the kickoff. Yep.
No,
so they're going to go with the big leg of Andrew Rukavina.
Now the ball's on the right hash. This will be interesting.
The big leg of Andrew Rukavina. How do you think he's feeling right about now?
Sean, what do you think? Do kickers prefer the right or left hash? I suppose it's preference. Huh?
Yeah, it's a preference. I guess if he's a right-footed kicker,
be a 27-yard field goal attempt
off the right hash. This is what it'll come down to.
So it's officially 2nd and 7 now.
Keep an eye on the refs here. This is a tough angle.
Drops back. This is for the go-ahead lead. Ooh, a high snap, put down. Oh, the high snap was a tough one to handle.
That's
and the Red Knights.
Special team plays, huge special team plays in the house of the Red Knights.
Wow.
What a game.
What a play there.
What a game.
They're going to take a knee and close this one out. Let's take a look at replay here. See the high snap right here, guys. Up. If you can
Special teams was the difference maker in this
ball
game.
Here we go once again. Watch the high snap. That was a trouble. That gave them enough to get their penetration. The third, I'm seeing Jack Anderson on crutches now. Flag is iced up.
What a game.
Wow.
What a game.
The Red Knights win by a score of 20-19 here on homecoming The big loss for the Stars is Jack Anderson on crutches with ice around his left knee. Wow.
Well, congratulate the Red Knights on their homecoming win here against Holy Angels. What a great way to go to 6-0.
6-0 and 4-0 in district. The Stars 5-1 and 3-1 in district play.
And I assume we'll see each other. We'll see each other again at some point in time.
You think?
I think so.
I think so too. Next week we'll see these Red Knights again going at it with the Ridgefield Spartans, and then we'll close out our regular season coverage with the Academy of Holy Angels Stars and Orono Spartans. Can't wait, guys.
All right.
So we'll see you next week.
Thank you all for coming out.
For Sean Lumpkin.